Nintendo Switch is the only gaming console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go. In fact, with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
This is perfect, right?
Yeah. No lights?
No lights. Hey, we're there.
Okay, let's do this.
Resident Evil.
Can you open it?
Try. See what's through there.
Ah! Damn.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay.
Oh!
Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it.
Oh!
Whoa.
Resident Evil.
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she! Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something. But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
This is Kaiser. He led an elite team of Contras during the war. Hungry Beast! HB is actually a cyborg. I love him so much. This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket. They survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet.
You soiled my armor!
It's your call, rookie.
The battle's already started?
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you.
A new awakening draws nigh.
Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The developers from Game Freak showcased the new Galar region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned. By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you. You may not be able to use the device as a game controller, but if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon of yours, then something good might happen. In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3, fans can play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time anywhere in the world. In this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms in the Galar region, the one and only Water Gym, where the Water-type gym leader Nessa will be there waiting for you. If you're attending this year's show, I encourage you to experience a battle between Dynamax Pokemon, which is an advanced strategy from this region. Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct, stay tuned for live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Treehouse Live. And now I'd like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack. Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world. Through blood, sweat, and years of research, we finally made it. The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies. I'm referring, of course, to the Legions.
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts,
of one body.
No use! The override release isn't going through!
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
No way! There's no way! What good could this possibly be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
A blessing from the Legion. Or maybe I should say, a curse.
We can't turn back now.
I've gotta know the whole truth. He's still alive out there. I know he is.
Death by our hands is not an honor they have earned. They deserve something much worse.
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win.
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Jump in anytime now, darlings.
They will pay for what they've done in blood.
All hope is fleeting in the face of Thanos.
So, what do you think so far? Now for some follow-up information on a game that fans have been waiting for. Please take a look.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Originally, we announced this title as a 2019 release. However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of 2020. To ensure that the game is the best it can be, we must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought. We hope you look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing. On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr. Nogami, and the director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game, so please stick around until it starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners. So, we've prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond. Let's have a look.
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt Silhouette, was it? Please stay tuned for more information about DLC in the future. As for Nintendo Switch, we have more games in development beyond what we've shown you today. I'm looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing to show you. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to E3 2019. I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and he is Bill Trinan from Nintendo Treehouse. We're here at the Nintendo booth. We're going to spend a couple of minutes talking about what we just saw in that Nintendo Direct, and we're going to give you a sneak peek of the booth. So, Bill, I don't know about you, but I think there's a lot of folks out there that are pretty excited about what they just saw.
Well, Doug, I think it goes without question that I, myself, am a huge fan of the Legend of Zelda series. Like a lot of people, I put a lot of time into the Breath of the Wild. So, personally, I am incredibly excited that we're not getting new DLC. We are getting a full sequel, a brand new game in development for Nintendo Switch. Hopefully everyone out there is excited as well.
So.
Certainly, if you're a Zelda fan, there was a lot to like in this Nintendo Direct. A lot of other things as well. Lots of games for lots of players, from Dragon Quest XI-S to even things like Panzer Dragoon, the Dark Crystal, Astral Chain, looking great. Was there anything in the Direct that stood out to you?
For me personally, I'm looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm a huge fan of the series, and I look forward to being able to walk through the various levels of this spooky hotel with my sidekick, Gooigi. And the thing I'm actually really looking forward to is the new Poltergust and its updated capabilities, including the slam move. It's gonna be a lot of fun, killing ghosts with ghosts.
That's right. And it feels really good too.
Yeah, I have a feeling this game's gonna suck up a little bit of my time.
You just did that, didn't you?
That was a dad joke. Sorry. You know, one other thing I'm really excited about is what we got on the floor here, and that is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
That's right. I think this year is probably the most space we've ever dedicated in our booth to a Pokemon game. The booth looks fantastic. I think we're going to go ahead and give you a quick sneak peek of that. It's themed on the water gym, and what we've done is we have recreated the gym leader battle arenas. So everybody here at E3 is going to get a chance to play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield in the environment of the gym leader battle arena, and I think that's going to be really great for them. But we have something special for everybody watching live. Our very first segment on Nintendo Treehouse Live this year at E3 is going to be Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, and we're going to give people a look at a much bigger part of that game. And I think that the team is almost ready, so I'm going to head over there in just a second, and we're going to get that kicked off.
Fantastic.
So
great.
Thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for some Treehouse Live coming up right away.
Great. Thanks everyone for viewing. Make sure you tune in next for Treehouse Live, and tune in for the next 3 days to Treehouse Live. We'll have discussions with developers about the games that they're building. We'll give you some sneak peeks at some first play, and we really look forward to giving you a chance to see everything that we have to offer at E3 this year. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live 2019. My name is Teresa, and we're here to kick off to the first view of live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I'm here with our very, very special guests, Mr. Masuda, who is the game producer, Mr. Amori, who is the game director, and they're accompanied by David from the Pokemon Company. Thank you very much. They also have little cameo appearances of Scorbunny, Gurky, and Sobble. They're super, super cute. And then I'm also accompanied by Terry and Bill, who just cartwheeled into our segment over here. All right, so to kick things off, there was a lot of announcements from the Pokemon Direct last week, and then there was some more information that came out this morning. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Amori, do you have anything to add to that information?
先日の任天堂ダイレクトもそうなんですけども、先ほどの任天堂ダイレクト、あと先日のポケモンダイレクトでいろいろ新情報が出たと思うんですけれども、なんか追加で話していただけることありますでしょうか。
そうです。まず本作の大きな特徴の一つであるダイマックス、そして伝説のポケモンをご紹介することができたので、多くの皆さんがソードシールドの魅力をまず少し知ってもらえたかなと思ってます。
So we're really happy to finally be able to reveal one of the big features of the game called Dynamax, as well as the legendary Pokemon. And I think that's really getting a lot of the fans out there excited for the games.
Yeah, I'm actually really, really excited. I think we're going to get a sneak peek to that element. But Bill, do you have anything else to add?
That's right. I think today was anything you can share about what we're going to be showing on Treehouse Live for everybody watching at home?
本日のこのツリーハウスライブでどういったことを見せることになるんでしょうか。
そうですね。先ほどのダイレクトで水タイプのジムの挑戦というところと、あとジムリーダーのルリナーについて公開しました。で今回のツリーハウスライブではワイルドエリアとマックスレイドバトルについて実際にプレイして紹介したいなと思います。
So in the direct we just saw, we revealed the water type gym and the gym challenge and the gym leader Nessa. But in today's Treehouse Live, I want to demonstrate via actual live gameplay the wild area as well as some max raid battle gameplay.
That's right, and the wild area is something that's brand new for the Pokemon games. We have not had an area like this. Can you maybe give people just a little bit of information about what it is?
そうですね。今回ワイルドエリア、こういうなんていうんですか、エリアっていうのは多分ポケモンシリーズでも初めてのことだと思うんですけれども、もうちょっと詳しく教えてもらえますでしょうか。
そうですね。このワイルドエリアなんですけども、最も多くの種類のポケモンが生息してまして、天候によっても出現するポケモンが変わる、今までのポケットモンスターシリーズでは存在しなかったような広大なエリアとなってます。
So this is really kind of the first time that we've had such a huge, wide open area in the Pokemon main series RPGs, and in the wild area, you'll really find the widest variety of wild Pokemon out of any area in the games, and it also changes the Pokemon you can encounter depending on the weather conditions and where you go and the time of day.
あとその町と町をつないでいるので、冒険中にも何回もここに訪れることになります。あとちょっと見ていただいて分かる通り、カメラを自由に動かすことができるので、これによって落ちているアイテムであったり、空を飛んでいるポケモンを探すこともできます。
And the wild area, it spans across multiple towns, so your adventure will take you back to this the wild area multiple times. And as you can see on screen here, you can control the camera freely in this area to better find hidden items that are lying about, and also see the Pokemon that are flying above in the sky.
Well, yes, and it looks like we are seeing Pokemon out in the field here, correct?
そうですね。フィールドポケモンがちょっとうろうろしているような感じには見えるんですけれども。
そうですね。ああいったその生き生きと動いているそのシンボルエンカウントって呼んでいるポケモンとのエンカウントと、あと先ほどちょっと出ましたけど、ちょっとびっくりマークが出てくるのがあるんですけども、あれはまたシンボルポケモンではいない新しいポケモンが出るかもしれないというそのランダムのエンカウントのドキドキ感、どちらも遊べるようになってます。
So yeah, we have the Pokemon wandering about the field. We call them kind of symbol encounters, where you can see the Pokemon before you actually encounter it. But at the same time, you actually just saw an exclamation mark pop up in the tall grass there, and that kind of simplifies that it's a random encounter, so you don't know which Pokemon you're going to encounter. We wanted to have a mixture of both types of encounters in these games to also let players enjoy that excitement of not knowing what they're going to encounter.
Yeah, that's great. And it looks like we've got a lot of different types of Pokemon that appear out here in the wild area as well.
そうですね、ワイルドエリアのこのフィールド上にたくさんいろんな種類のポケモンが出てるようには見えますね。
はいはい、そうですね。今ちょっとバトルでも見て分かる通り、今回は単性のバトルという風になってまして、今回の単性のバトルで、実際に戦ったり、ボールを投げたりして捕まえることができます。
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Pokemon to encounter, and of course, as you can see here, the battle system, it's the traditional turn-based battle where you choose moves to defeat the wild Pokemon before you can catch it, or battle against it before you catch it.
ポケモンごとに、特性があったり、道具を持たせることもできますので、かなり奥深いバトルというのも体験できるようになってます、ね。
And you'll find that their Pokemon abilities are back, as well as the ability to give them items to hold. So there's definitely a lot of depth to the battle system.
Yeah, certainly I think fans are going to look forward to the depth within that battle system, and they'll be able to enjoy that both within the game as well as in their one-on-one battles as well.
そうですね、そういう深いバトルシステムは多分楽しみにしてるファンもいると思うんですけど、こういう野生ポケモンとのバトルだけではなくて他のプレイヤーとの通信対戦を通してもできるということですよね。
そうですね、通信で対戦したり、その奥深いバトル、そうですね、待っている方もいらっしゃると思うんで、そういった方にはすごく満足いただけるようなバトルになっていますね。
Yeah, I definitely you can have link battles with other players, and of course I think there's a lot of fans out there that are looking forward to kind of this return of the really in-depth or the deep battle system that we have to really compete with each other.
あとですね、今雨降ってますけども、雨降ってるんでその水タイプのポケモンが出てます。で、場所によってはその天候が変わったりすることもあって、それで雪が降れば氷タイプが出たりっていう様々なポケモンが天候に合わせて出てきますね。
You can see it's actually raining right now where we're wandering about, and depending on the weather condition, the kind of certain types of Pokemon will appear more frequently. Like right now, we'll see more water-type Pokemon, and maybe if it was snowing, you would see more ice-type Pokemon, for example.
毎日ワイルドエリアは天候が変わったりするので、行くたびに新しい出会いが待ってますんで、毎日ワイルドエリアに訪れてほしいなと思います。
And the climate's pretty dynamic, so if you come back a different day, the weather may be completely different. So we really think that players will have a lot of fun coming back multiple times and seeing the different Pokemon that appear depending on the weather conditions.
So we were talking about the different encounters, but it looks like Terry can also whistle to attract Pokemon, and different Pokemon have different reactions to when he does that.
エンカウントシステムの話をしてたと思うんですけど、今ちょっと口笛をして、いろんな反応をポケモンたちがしてると思うんですけど、もうちょっと教えてもらえますでしょうか。
そうですね。ポケモンは種類によって、プレイヤーを見ると近づいてきたり、逆に逃げていったりするポケモンもいます。で、なかなか空を飛んでいるポケモンとかが捕まえづらかったりするんですけど、口笛を吹くことで、こちらにおびき寄せたりとかですねして、いろんなポケモンと出会うことができるようになってます。
Yeah, the whistle is kind of key to encountering certain types of Pokemon. For example, if they're flying high above, you can't really encounter them very easily, so you have to attract their attention by whistling at them. But at the same time, like you said, they're kind of different Pokemon will react differently. Some might see you whistle and run away, for example, or others may be curious about you and approach you.
Terry's doing a great job of battling and capturing Pokemon here in the wild area.
Just got my Metapod.
Expanding the party.
That's right. So I think for today's Treehouse Live segment, we're going to explore this part of the wild area as we kind of head closer to one of the towns in the game. And that should give us a good sense of this one particular part of the wild area, but clearly there's a lot more to the wild area than even what we're showing here today.
今日お見せするのは、あくまでもこの近くの町に、近づく、この辺りだけをちょっと紹介するんですけども、もっともっと本当に広くていろんな場所がワイルドエリアにあるということですよね。
そうですね。かなりポケモンシリーズにおいては広い場所となってまして、遠くに行けば実は強いポケモンとかも出たりしてですね、自分の気持ちに合わせて遠くに行ってみたりとか、近くでいろんなポケモン捕まえたりとか、いろいろ冒険してもらえたらなと思います。
Yeah, this is just a small portion of the wild area. If you wanted to walk really far out there, there's lots of stuff to discover, and it's it's much wider. There's a lot available to discover. For example, much stronger Pokemon that you may want to go try and seek out.
あと先ほどちょっとしゃがみながら草むらを歩いてたりしたんですけども、 ポケモンによっては、プレイヤーを見つけると逃げてしまうポケモンもいますので、こうしゃがみながらこう近づくと気づかれずにエンカウントすることもできます、ね。
Yeah, we were actually just, I think Terry was showing the crouching down motion where you can kind of get into the tall grass and quietly approach some of the more perhaps timid Pokemon. Otherwise, they might run away from you.
We had talked about how when the weather changes, that specific Pokemon like appear more often. So like right now, it's hailing, so there's a different variety.
そうですね。今氷が降ってるので、ちょっと違うタイプのポケモンがちらほらとちょっと見かけられますよね。
ここは今天候が雪に降っているので、氷タイプのポケモンが出るようになってます。
Yeah, since it's snowing right now, we might see a more ice type Pokemon appearing in the field.
And here we have Terry taunting Tropier.
挑発してるみたいな感じですね。
Always picking my fights. Now, of course, you can access the wild area from very early in the game, but as we see here, there are some rather strong Pokemon out there.
結構序盤からワイルドエリアに行けるようになると思うんですけども、結構じゃあここではレベル高いポケモンも出現するということですね。
そうですね。ちょっと奥に行けばやっぱりレベルの高いポケモンって今かなりこうレベルに差があるんで、これはちょっと逃げた方がいいんじゃないですか。
Yeah, depending on where you go, there'll be some very high level Pokemon that you maybe can't take on. So you probably run away from this one.
Oh no! Score buddy.
強いですからね。もう逃げれるかな。
Got away.
Of course, one of the other things that we saw in one of the Nintendo Directs was that to kind of help you navigate the wild area, we saw the return of the bicycle.
そうですね。先ほども見たんですけれども、自転車が今回復活するということで、多分喜ばれるファンもいるんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね。やっぱり自転車はファンも結構多くいたりするんで、今回こう自転車に乗ってこの広大なエリアを冒険することができます。
Yeah, I think there are a lot of fans looking forward to the return of the bike, and it definitely helps you get around this wide area.
で、先ほどちょっとこう D を押すとダッシュでこう。いきなりこう加速することもできたり、あとは今水上にそのまま乗れたと思うんですけど、スムーズにこう水上にも入れるんで、こういう広大なエリアをこうなんでしょうね、自由にこう冒険することができるようになってます。
So yeah, it really helps you get around the wild area very quickly. You can even hold down the B button to kind of get a little dash move going, so you can get some extra speed. And as you saw, you can just kind of seamlessly transition to going above, on the lake there, kind of just riding over the water. So it definitely helps you get around.
This is definitely a bike I wish I had when I was younger.
子供の時にこういう自転車があればよかったな。
そうですね。ダッシュできたらすごいスピードで走れますから。
Yeah, definitely get you around quickly.
And then, of course, we also see that there's certain secrets out in the wild area for players to find.
なんかちょっとなんていうんですか、隠れ的なものもちょっと調べられてる気がしますね。
このワイルドエリアはいろいろそのキラキラと光ってるアイテムが落ちていたりするので、毎日訪れるとまた新しいアイテムを見つけることができます。
Yeah, every time you come back, you'll find like kind of hidden items in different spots in the wild area, so it's a lot of fun to walk around and discover them.
And of course, activities to enjoy like fishing.
あと釣りも今ちょっとポケモンちょっと釣って。
そうですね。それ釣りもワイルドエリアではいろんなことができるんですけど、釣りもその一つですね。
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to do in the wild area, and as you mentioned, fishing is one of them.
いろんなポケモンに出会えるんで、もう釣ったりいろんなポケモンに出会ったりしてほしいなと思います。
A lot of different ways to encounter the variety of Pokemon in the area.
Now, one other thing that we've noticed here on the left side is that we're seeing some icons pop up on the left side of the screen.
なんか画面左の方にちょっといろんなアイコンが出てるんですけれども、何でしょうか。
そうですね。Y と書かれているものと、その上にいろんなアイコンがステッカーがあるんですけども、これはYY 通信といって、今回のソードシールドでいろんな通信を遊べるような仕組みがこの YY 通信になってます。
So this is part of the new kind of communication functionality we're calling that's through this device called the Y-Com in the games, and you can actually have these what we're calling stamps appear to kind of show what other players are up to.
今実はこれ近くで増田さんがそのまま遊んでいるんですけども、その交換をしたいっていうアイコンがここに出てます。
So this is actually Masuda-san playing right next to us. He's playing the Gloria character there, but this stamp is signifying that he wants to trade with us.
ここで通信交換とか対戦とかを自由に呼びかけたりして、例えばマックスレイドバトルもここで 呼びかけることができます、
So you can use these stamps to kind of invite people to battle, trade, or even try and get other players to join you in a max raid battle.
Gloria. これ増田さんです。
This is actually he's playing Gloria right now.
でワイルドエリアは、いろいろなプレイヤーが違う目的を持って遊んでたりするんですけども、そういった、プレイヤーが、出会う場所でもありますね。
So there's a lot of different reasons that players will come back to the wild area, but you can kind of encounter them, other players, if you're connected in the wild area and see them in your game.
ローカル通信であれば、近くで遊んでいるプレイヤーがそのまま表示されますし、インターネット通信をすれば世界中のプレイヤーがこのワイルドエリアで一緒に遊ぶことができます。
And this works either via local wireless with other players that are nearby playing at the same time. You can also connect with, to the internet to kind of play with other players from around the world.
That's right, and it looks like now Terry has gotten to the town that we were heading towards.
Right, but there's some lights in the background, these red pillar of lights. Could you guys explain what these are?
ちょっと目的地に町に今到着したんですけども、ちょっと遠くに赤い光の柱みたいなものがあるんですけども、それって何でしょうか？
そうですね、あれはですね、ポケモンの巣でして、で中に非常に強力な、ダイマックスポケモンがいます。そのパワー、エネルギーが赤い光で出ていますね。
So those are actually what are called Pokemon dens, and there's a red light emitting from them when there is a Dynamax Pokemon inside. So the red light kind of represents the energy of the Dynamax phenomenon.
光のところに行くとマックスレイドバトルをチャレンジすることができます。
And what that means for the player is that you can go there and encounter that Dynamax Pokemon in a max raid battle.
Well, perhaps we should show what the max raid battle is like.
そうですね。じゃあ早速マックスレイドバトルも
そうですね。
ちょっとやってみたいと思います。
はい。
All right. So as we're prepping up to do said max raid battle, Mr. Mori, Mr. Masuda, could you explain a little bit more to the people watching at home about what the Dynamax feature is?
ちょっとダイナマックスについてもう少し詳しく教えてもらっていいですか？
そうですね。これまでですね、メガ進化とか Z 技っていう要素があったんですけども、今作ポケモンがパワーアップする新要素として入ったのがこのダイマックスです。
So Dynamax is actually a new way to power up your Pokemon in these games. It replaces what we've seen previously, for example, Mega Evolution and Z moves.
これそうですね。そうですね。ダイマックスレイドバトルなんですけれども、好きなポケモンを1匹選んで戦うことができます。で、今回はボックスからも1匹選べるので、そこから1匹選んでルカリをちょっと選んで戦ってみようと思います。
And each player participating in the battle can choose one Pokemon from either their party or from the box. So it's important to choose one of your stronger Pokemon since you before you go into the max raid battle.
で今回1匹なんで途中で交換はできないのでこの1匹大切に戦ってください。
And you only get to choose one, and you can't change during the battle, so you've got to make sure it's a good choice.
So strategy and communication is incredibly key here.
ということはもうプレイヤー同士のコミュニケーションというのは非常に大切になってくるんですよね。
4人で戦うのでその役割分担と連携がすごい大事になってます。
Yeah, cooperation between the players and also really determining the roles is going to be very important to defeating the opponent.
例えば、タイプ相性の強い、良い技を持っているポケモンが中心となって攻撃してで戦況に合わせて補助技とか、回復技で味方をサポートするっていうのがすごい大事だと思います。
So yeah, once you get into the battle, identifying maybe which of the 4 Pokemon will have the best type advantage to be the main attacker, and also like who can be the best kind of supporter or the Pokemon that will use healing moves to support the team.
Yes, I'm playing as Togekiss, so for my first move, I've used Reflect to try to protect all of us a bit.
そうですね。僕はトゲキスを使ってるんですけれども、今リフレクターを出してちょっとチームを守ろうとしてます。Thank you.
こうするとみんなが守備力が上がるんで、これによって攻撃が強かったとしても防げることができます。
That'll definitely help protect against some of these powerful attacks.
All right, so I guess we should do roll call. I'm playing Ludicolo, so I'm actually just got hit. And as we can see here, Steelix is doing multiple attacks. Is that fair?
ちょっと今ハガネールが連続で、技をいろいろ出してきたんですけれども、それって結構不公平ですよね。
そうですね。ダイマックスをしているポケモンは、状況に合わせてやっぱり2回攻撃してきたりとかですねしますので、油断しないように戦ってほしいなと思います。
So yeah, when you're going up against the Dynamax Pokemon, sometimes they will take multiple moves, and so you really kind of can't let your guard down.
ジムトムでウィンディ使ってるけどちょっとでかくなっていいですか？
So I'm actually the Tom character here playing Arcanine. Is it okay if I use Dynamax?
Absolutely.
I think we need all the help we can get.
Yes.
ぜひお願いします。
ダイマックスなんですけども、各ターン、プレイヤーは1回しか、できないんですね。でプレイヤー側が順番にダイマックス権利が回ってきます。でバトル中にどのプレイヤーか、1人しか、1回しかダイマックスできないので、このダイマックスタイミングも非常に重要となっています。
The ability to use Dynamax, it actually rotates between the players each turn, but your team can only use Dynamax once throughout the entire battle, so it's important to kind of identify what the exact right timing is to be able to exploit its power.
So yeah, obviously a lot of strategy goes into these Dynamax raid battles.
結構じゃあ戦略性の高いバトルなので、
そうですね。でダイマックス技を使うと、その効果によって例えば今、炎の技を出したんで日照りになりましたね。
Yeah, and you can see that there are, once you Dynamax, the Pokemon's moves will all turn into max moves, which are much more powerful, and they also have these added effects, like you saw a drought was just triggered based off Arcanine's attack.
Yeah, and they look really cool too.
見た目もすごいかっこいいですね。
迫力がすごいありますね。
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very impressive.
And as we can see, Steelix just put up a barrier around him.
今ちょっとなんかバリアを張ったみたいな感じになってるんですけど、
今日照りになったのでソーラービームが一旦で出せましたね。でこれもまた、連携のすごいいい連携だと思いますね。
そうですね。バリアの方は
そうですね。でバリアなんですけども、今不思議なバリアというものがダイマックスに貼られてまして、で今ヒットポイントがこう減ってくると、そういうバリアが登場します。
So yeah, with the barrier, what happens is once its HP is reduced, it'll put up this kind of barrier that you have to take down before it will actually start taking lots of damage again.
でこの今ゲージが5つあるんですけど、ダメージを与えるごとに1つのゲージが減ってきます。で攻撃力が低いポケモンでも高いポケモンでも1ゲージずつ減っていくので、この時はもうどんなポケモンでも攻撃してこのバリアを壊していった方がいいですね。
But you can see that there's a couple of different parts to the gauge, and each time you hit it with a damaging attack, at least one of those will be reduced. So even if your Pokemon isn't particularly powerful in the attack department, it can still reduce the gauge by just using a damaging attack.
ダイマックス技だと2ゲージ減らすことができますね。
Well, yes, as you can see, my Togekiss used Dazzling Gleam, which is not particularly effective, but was still good enough to break that barrier down.
そうですね。今そんなに威力の高い技を使わなかったんですけども、それでもゲージが減ったということです。
そうですね。で攻撃力がないポケモンでもこういった場では活躍することができます。
So it's a good opportunity for even the weaker Pokemon to participate and really contribute to the fight. And Dynamax moves, if you use it against it, it'll actually take down 2 gauges, two slots of the gauge.
ゲージを壊したんで、あとはもう本当に倒すだけですね。
So yeah, you guys have broken down the barrier, so now you just need to defeat the Pokemon.
We're very close, but one thing that we haven't talked about is that storm that's kind of lurking around Steelix. Could you talk a little bit about that?
上のなんかちょっと怪しい雲っていうか、その荒い天候っていうのは何でしょうか？
あれはもうダイマックスしたポケモンのエネルギーがこう頭上でこう現れている状態で。
That's really the kind of the energy of the Dynamax phenomenon, just kind of brewing above their head.
もうちょっとで倒せますね。
Looks like you're probably going to be able to defeat this one without too much trouble.
この指攻撃を集中させたりすることもできます。
Togekiss the center of attention.
これで
Trying to be the tank.
There it is. マサさん倒しましたね。
Nicely done.
倒しましたね。
And we didn't have a single Pokemon faint. That was actually pretty good.
今回1匹も気絶してないので、良かったです。
はい。
So now all of us have a chance to actually catch this Steelix. So by catching it, can we add them to our party?
これで勝利して、捕まえるチャンスがあるんですけれども、捕まえたら、手持ちのポケモンとして加えることができるということでしょうか。
あ、そうですね。なんでこの、ポケモンを倒すと、ゲットするチャンスが生まれます。で捕まえると、ポケモンをそのまま手持ちにすることができたり、結構実はいいアイテムも手に入ることもできます。
捕まえた。
So yeah, you can actually, every player who participates in the battle are able to get a chance to catch it. But even if you don't catch the Pokemon, there's still a variety of rewards for the players that participate to get items and such that will help be beneficial in their adventure.
なんでもう世界中の友達とか、プレイヤーとか友達とぜひ遊んでほしいなと思います。
So it's definitely something that I hope players will be excited to play along with their friends, but also other players from around the world.
Yes, my daughter has really gotten into Pokemon with Pokemon Let's Go, so I'm very excited to be able to do raid battles with her in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
そうですね。レッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイーブイで娘がすごいポケモン好きになったので、結構一緒にマックスレイドバトルができることを楽しみにしております。
そうですね。
So I think Masuda-san, I think there was another topic that you wanted to touch on.
実機プレイは多分以上になると思うんですけども、増田さんからお話ししたいことがあるっていうのは聞いたんですけども。はい、
そうですね。ちょっと皆さんにお伝えしたいことがあります。ポケモンホームはポケットモンスターシリーズとポケモン GO のポケモンたちを集めることが新しいサービスで、もちろんこのソードシールドとも連動します。
Yeah, there's one thing I'd like to talk about, and it's about the Pokemon Home service that we recently announced. So it will connect with the Pokemon RPGs as well as Pokemon Go to allow players to really gather all of their Pokemon in a single location. And of course, it will also work with the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
ただしここでこれまでポケモンバンクのサービスをご利用していただいているファンの皆さんにちゃんとお伝えしたいなと思っていることがあります。
But there is one important change from the previous Pokemon Bank service that I want to tell all of its users about.
これまでのポケットモンスターシリーズは例えばサンムーンではアローラ図鑑に含まれていないポケモンも、全種類をポケモンバンクから連れてくることができました。
So in previous games that worked with the Pokemon Bank service, you were able to, for example, in Sun and Moon, bring over any Pokemon even if they weren't in the Alola Pokedex.
でハードが任天堂スイッチになって、ポケモン1匹ずつに対しての、表現自体も、非常に豊かになりました。
But with the transition to the Nintendo Switch hardware, with its, it being much more powerful, allowing us to be much more expressive with each of the individual Pokemon.
でもう一つポケモンはもう今では図鑑番号でいうとやっぱり800を超えてます。
And now we're well over 800 Pokemon species in the games.
でその中で1匹ずつ大切にクオリティを上げてバトルバランスも取って、限られた開発期間の中で最新作をお届けするためにどうするかっていうのは長い間議論を重ねてきました。
At Game Freak, we really spent a lot of time thinking about what the best way to move forward was, really preserving the quality of all the different Pokemon, while also, taking into account the battle balance, having so many different Pokemon available, all within, a limited development time, so we don't keep fans waiting too long for every new entry in the series.
その結果、今作から対応方針を変えることにしました。
And after a lot of discussion, we decided to come to kind of a new direction.
つまりですね、ポケモンホームとソードシールドの間を行き来できるポケモンをガラル図鑑に登場するポケモンに絞ることにしました。
And so what that means for Pokemon Sword and Shield is that players will be able to transfer their Pokemon from Pokemon Home only if they appear in the Galar region Pokedex.
図鑑の舞台に合わせて冒険の舞台に合わせてこだわって登場するポケモンを決めています。
So we were very careful. We were thinking what the best selection of Pokemon to match the setting of the adventure would be.
We're just gonna. All right, I'm back.
So I'll talk
turn the
more
lights
about the
on.
details
Turn the
and
lights
future
on.
opportunities
Plug
such
this
as
in.
media interviews, but I wanted to let you know today.
ただポケモンバンクをご利用してくださったファンの皆さんには少しでも早くお伝えしたいなと思って。
I can't believe I missed it. I want to die. Say hi to the audience, Ashley.
Of course, as somebody who's
why is it? Where is it?
hunting for a lot of shiny Pokemon
wrong one.
Let's Go. any of those Pokemon that do appear in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'll still be able to transfer from Pokemon Let's Go into Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Josh said hi, by the way.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna... Hi, Josh!
Sorry.
Just give me a second, guys. I gotta fix this, because it wanted to yeet on me. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Transfer them from home.
That's great. Well,
alright, so we're just gonna...
もちろんですね、今作の、ソードシールドガラル地方でもまだ見ぬ新ポケモンを含めてかなりのポケモンが出てきますし、ポケモンのボリューム、ゲームのボリュームとしてもかなりの、満足をいただけるようになっています。
Yeah, in the Galar region, you're going to find a lot of Pokemon, including a bunch of Pokemon that no one has discovered yet. So the games are chock full of content.
ガラル図鑑を完成させるのも非常に大変だと思うんですけども、皆さん頑張って集めてほしいなと思います。
And it will be no small feat to complete the Galar region Pokedex, but I do hope the players will do their best to try and catch them all in the region.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see how the story unfolds and to explore both the region and the wild area. But is there anything else that you want to add before we say goodbye and move on?
僕も非常に今回のゲームのストーリーとかワイルドエリアの探索っていうのを楽しみにしてるんですけれども、ちょっと最後にお二人から何かお言葉ありますでしょうか。
そうですね。先ほどマックスレードバトルをやりましたけども、やっぱりやっていてなんか楽しいんですよね。ちょっとなんですかね、今までのポケモンの中ではなかった新しいシステムになってますんで、やっぱり4人でワイワイ楽しく友達と一緒に遊べるっていう仕組みがすごい皆さんにぜひ体験してもらいたいなと思ってます。
Yeah, for me, it definitely is the max raid battles we just showed off. Playing together with your friends in this kind of cooperative battle feature that we've never had in the Pokemon series before is really just a lot of fun. And I hope fans of the series will look forward to being able to try that for the first time.
そうですね、ワイルドエリアでいろんなプレイヤーと一緒に冒険したりするのってすごいやっぱり楽しくてですね、ローカル通信で友達と一緒に遊んだり、インターネット通信を使って世界中のプレイヤーと
Alright, so now we're just gonna watch the Animal Crossing video on repeat for the next like 10 minutes.
And even other than the max raid battles, we of course have all the traditional multiplayer features where you can trade and battle with other players.
Stop. No. Okay. Beep boop 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 boop. Animal Crossing here. You watch the stream on my phone and see how it looks.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Oh my gosh, Ashley! Turn it down. Sorry. So beautiful. I want it so bad. Oh my god. Look at Reese. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Will they make this an Unreal Engine 4? Oh my gosh. You can harvest flowers. The people who ask if I'm upset about the date, I don't really care. Your itemized bill, of course. Alright, now we're starting over again. Alright, time to inspect.
Your attention, please.
Inspecting.
The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
What do you think that means? That's just so amazing.
So I guess they just dropped it off now.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so different than New Leaf.
Yourself.
Right? Look at that. You have to harvest.
You'll die. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we just never saw that coming. You can place furniture outside, and Isabel is nowhere to be seen.
Isabel gone.
You can still catch bugs and fish. Look at that, the villager was sitting. It's just so much.
It goes into
No.
I was just saying, if it's an island, it doesn't get cool.
Yeah,
so.
you can dig your own paths. Now, I want to know if you can... Is there a way to put the video on loop? Loop. Alright, because we're going to talk... Alright, we're going to talk. So what do you think? Like, where are you going to buy stuff? Do you think you have to make everything yourself? Like, Pocket Camp? Because that would suck. That would really suck. Hey, drink. That would suck big butt.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Stop showing off your stuff.
So, if you're on an island, does that mean you can't go to the island, like in the past games?
The only game I've ever played is Wild Worlds. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just get this. Now, I'm telling you, that game has to be made in Unreal Engine 4. Look at it. Do you know what Unreal Engine 4 is? It's like a graphics processor engine thing. That's a really bad explanation. It just looks really realistic. Yoshi's Crafted World is made in Do you still think the holidays will exist?
And hopefully I win for the first time.
They didn't have that in New Leaf. I hope they bring it back.
Dude, literally, I had so many flowers in my house, and somebody with 2 flowers won.
Disappointing.
I hope I get Ward Jr. in my town just to experience it.
No!
Just to
You
experience
imagine what he
that.
looks like in HD. They probably, what if they look like real acne? Gross! Oh man. Wait, we should check the chat. Oh.
Your attention, please.
Where did it go?
The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Why is it so blurry? What? Hey, Landon. What's up?
Who said that?
Josh, yeah. I think it looks pretty cool, but a little Minecraft. What with the workbench and all that. Yeah.
Yes! Minecraft is awesome though, so that's a good thing.
So what do y'all think of Animal Crossing? Alright. Oh man, I was not expecting that. That is for sure. Did not see that coming. Like, this. I was expecting it to be like New Leaf.
Oh.
But like better somehow. But this is like crazy. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. There's new types of plants. Oh man. And it looks so real. The furniture, what was it? Never mind, I forgot what I was saying. But there's just so much more customization and everything that we've asked for. It's just perfect. It really is.
Give me all your bells, you go broke.
Where do they even get money from though? Look, she has 0 bells.
Oh yeah. He's probably selling. He's probably in like a shack. like the edge of the island.
Your attention, please. The Nook
Your
Inc.
attention,
getaway
please.
package
The Nook
charter
Inc.
flight
getaway
will soon be arriving
package
at the
charter
deserted
flight will
island.
soon be arriving at the deserted island. Can't speak. Did Tom Nook put them there? Is this all a plot? Oh my gosh, think about it. He's kidnapped you, taken you to a deserted island, and forces you to start a booming economy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Conspiracy theory confirmed? Yup. The money rocks still better be in there.
They were. I think she hit one.
Yeah, but like, I don't think anything cool came. That was the money. Look at it. Look at the water glimmer. Look at the rain. Gosh, it just looks so good. I want it now. I can't believe we're literally gonna be graduating by the time we play this.
I know. That sucks.
I wanted to play this throughout the school year, the senior year, hoping that like it can help me relax a little bit. But no. That's not how it's gonna
Yes,
work.
we're just gonna have to suffer.
Yep.
First of all, what is he wearing?
Dude, he's thick. Don't. Do you want to just watch normal?
Your attention,
Direct?
please.
See what's on that.
The Nook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
I don't know.
Well, if they delayed it, wouldn't they like not do the gameplay?
He said they were gonna show it though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
my god!
And then so I think this will allow you to have more versatility.
How much did we miss?
We didn't miss much.
Awesome, and I know folks have been waiting a long time to get to look at this title, so why don't we hop right into the gameplay and give folks
Turn
a look.
it. Where's the volume?
I'm going to start off.
So I think, one of the things that to continue on what Kyoko-san was talking about expanding the freedom, Animal Crossing has always been a series about freedom.
Do you want to do voice?
You could choose to spend your time however you want. Fishing, collecting bugs, pulling weeds. But I think what we're going to see here is how much that has been expanded.
And I love everything about their outfits. They're ready for island life. Tom Nook and Timmy and Tommy look so ready to go.
And they're talking about E3. The line between the real life and Animal Crossing life is blurring even further.
They know we're watching.
今回タヌキチたちはタヌキ開発という新しい事業をしていまして、でその無人島パッケージプランに参加している形になります。でマム吉つぶ吉もそのタヌキチを手伝って一緒に働いています。
So Tom Nook & Co. This time around, they have a development company called Nook Inc. And then the player is set to be relocating to the island through Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. And then Timmy and Tommy also have a store in there too.
Simply a bold new business plan. I like it. Even when they're in a beautiful tropical setting, they're thinking about the business. And
Ow.
There's no audio.
Look at her hair move.
Is there supposed to be audio? Flicker. Something's wrong. Why do you have to live in a tent? Okay, we can see she's talking. She's talking. Why isn't it the audio coming through? Where's my... Oh! Toast closed. Sorry, guys.
And then so I think this will
Oh, it's
allow
working
you
now, it's
to
working
have
now.
more versatility
Alright.
in home decoration.
And worth mentioning here, so we're not at the very beginning of the game, it's early, but when you start, there's not even a tent there.
ちなみに家具なんですけど
Gosh, oh my gosh, yes!
They gave us a lot of
だとは思うんですけ
room.
ど、今回このように全ての家具を
And you
フ
can
ィー
put
ルド
stuff
に置く
outside
ことも
finally.
で
Look
き
at
ます。
that.
And as for the furniture, I think many of you have noticed in the video, but you can also place them outside on the field.
でフィールドで草原もなんですけど、テントも含めてそのビーチ、今ニューリーフの時は浜辺には公共事業をしたり家を建てたりできなかったんですけど、今回浜辺も使ってより自由にカスタムができるようになっています。
And then not just the furniture, but also the tent itself. You're able to place them on the beach. This was something that you couldn't do in New Leaf, but we're able to do that.
Want it so bad.
で今回動画でお見せした、
Oh my gosh.
DIY の要素と、今お見せしたそのフィールドに家具を置けるという要素ですね。この2つをメインにご紹介して、今このフィールドまだ無人島で何もないんですけど、ちょっとした家具を作っておいて、で今回ツリーハウスライブの記念に写真撮影をするということをやってみたいと思います。
So there are two main elements that I want to show you. One, both of them are something that you saw in the video. One of them is the DIY recipes, and then the other one is being able to put furniture outside. So since we're here at E3 at Treehouse Live, I think I want to make that as a goal and then start doing that right now.
Sounds great.
で今これはたぬきちから最初に支給されたスマホなんですけど、その中にDIY の自分が作れるレシピのアプリがあります。この中から作るものをちょっと決めたいと思います。
So this is a smartphone called Nook Phone that I got from Tom Nook. And then there's a DIY recipes app. So I'm going to browse around and look for something that I want to make.
で DIY はこの道具ですとか家具ですとか島で取れるいろんな材料を使っていろんなバリエーションのものが作ることができます。
And then these DIY recipes include everything from tools to furnitures, and you can use a lot of the materials that you can find around the island.
ちなみに雑草とかも今無人島で草だらけなんですけど、雑草を使ったDIY なんかもあります。
So since we came to a deserted island, there's a lot of weeds growing around on the island, but those things can also become a material to create something.
じゃあ今ベンチを飾って座れるようにしたいなと思うので、このログベンチを作ろうと思うんですけど、木材を取る必要があるので、まずは木材を取るためのこのものを作っていきたいと思います。
So I want to make this log
Blast
bench,
it.
but
Blast
in
that
order to
audio.
make the log bench, I need some hard wood. So I am going to first make this axe.
So I wonder if, as we're looking around here, we just take a look at the up in the sky because it really.
To clean it up, then you can clean them up and then sell it to Kimmy, or you can choose to leave them as well because why not, right?
I kind of like it. It matches the rustic setting. You're on a deserted island, having it look a little wild is cool.
In contrast, I picked every weed.
Oops.
でもちろんちょっとした買い物もすることができます。で道具もこのように売ってたりもするんですけど、お金が余っていたり、もちろん買って済ませてもいいですし、自分で拾って材料を作ってもどちらでも自由に楽しんでいただければと思います。
So as you can see, you can do a little shopping here too, and then you have the option to buy the tools, purchase the tools here as well. But you can basically you'll have that freedom of whether if you want to buy them or if you want to collect the materials on the island and then make it yourself.
Yes, I understand.
ちなみにこのたぬきちのこの案内所でもう一つ特徴的な新しい機能があります。でそれがこのヌークマイレージになります。
So one of the new functions here is Nook mileage, Nook miles.
でこのヌークマイルというのは、実際のマイルのように例えば今回お出かけ飛行機に乗ってお出かけするんですけど、その飛行機に乗ったりですか、そのショッピングをしたりとか、今この斧を実際作ってこのように DIY ツールを作ったことに応じてとか島で過ごしていろんな体験に対してマイルをもらうことができます。
So Nook Mile kind of works like the actual airline mileage programs. So when we moved out here on the airplane, you got miles for that.
cool.
And then a lot of the activities that you do on the island, you also accumulate miles for that. We just made the flimsy axe, so we got miles credit for that as well. And then so there's so many ways to acquire these miles and then also use them as well.
You're missing stuff! No! What?
It's called mileage in Japanese.
でこのマイレージを貯めるとなんかいろんなサービスとかまたオリジナルアイテムと交換できるので、マイレージによってまた新しい楽しみと遊びが広がるようになっています。
And then these miles, you'll be able to exchange them for items and other activities. So it's a new way of enjoying the game.
It is really nice that it feels like you can.
Oh my gosh! Look at those apples!
On top of it just being a fun way for you to relax, you're making progress in the game. You're having a chance to earn some of those rewards.
Talk to
And
the
you can earn those
villager.
rewards for doing things that you didn't always earn rewards for
Talk to Fuchsia.
before, like
Yes, yes,
even
yes, yes.
just
Talk to
picking weeds. Sure, it made your area more beautiful, but it didn't
Oh my
really
gosh,
give
look
you
how
anything
amazing it
else.
looks. Look at the
But now you
leaves
can earn
falling.
miles
Oh my
for that and use
gosh.
them for something.
Beautiful.
じゃあ斧も手に入ったことなんで木材を集めていきたいと思います。
Since I now have the flimsy axe, I think I'm going to start collecting hardwood.
And here we can see just the variety.
Nice, you can harvest wood
Crafting things
without
has always been a part
chopping
of
down the
Animal
tree
Crossing, but
entirely.
there's so many different types of collectible crafting materials now. Even looking at the wood that you're chopping there, every time you pick something up, you're going to wonder, okay, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to make with this next?
でこうやって斧を使って木から木材を切り出すことができるんですけども、ちょっと今今回時間も限られている中で木材って集めるのが大変なんで、今からちょっと野上さんに手伝ってもらおうと思います。
So as you can see,
No,
I can
Gami,
use
where
this
is he?
flimsy axe
Oh my
to
gosh.
collect hardwood, but since we have a limited amount of time today and there's a lot of hardwood to collect, I think I'm going to recruit Mr. Nogami here and have him help me out.
Right on.
どのように
Oh my gosh, they're gonna play together.
今コールアイランダーというアプリを使うと同じ島に住んでる住人同士で一緒にプレイすることができます。
Oh my gosh, I love you!
I'm going to do this. On the
This is why people
phone,
think I'm clinically
there's an
insane.
application
Oh my gosh, look at
called Call an Islander. And then when you call an island, you'll be able to call another resident on the island and play together.
So since Nagami-san has a house on this island as well, he can come. Oh,
Continue timing whoever it
I love
is.
your
Get
outfit.
out.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
Looks very appropriate for a squid researcher.
My gosh, they're playing
I don't know
multiplayer!
why I'm wearing this outfit, but all right.
It's a good look.
このようにそのジョイコンをお裾分けして同じ住民同士で遊べるっていうのが実は動物の森シリーズでは初めての体験になります。
So actually, to be able to play with your friend or family by sharing Joy-Con controllers is something that's very new to the Animal Crossing franchise.
でこうやって一緒にやることでもう木材集めなどもはかどるので今までだったらこう一人ずつ別々に遊んで、見ているしかできなかった時間差でもちろん楽しんでいただくこともできるんですけど、今回こうやって同時に遊んでいただくことができます。
So in the previous titles, I mean,
You can
of
hear
course,
this in
you
the
were
background.
able to watch each other play and then have fun that way. But with New Horizons, you're able to play together and then cooperate in sense. And then so it's basically a whole new way of playing together.
And just as you're collecting this material here, looking at the wind blowing through the trees, the graphics, it's really just beautiful to watch. But I'm also really
I've
drawn to
always
the sound
wanted co-op
effects
playing
here.
Animal Crossing.
Nagami-san, can you talk to us a little bit about the sound design for this game?
そうですね。今回のニューホライズンズではよりこうユーザーお客さんにこの没入体験を楽しんでいただくためにいろいろな工夫をしています。
So there's a lot of things that we've experimented and then we've tried out for the users to have that immersive feeling when they're playing this game.
でそのためにはフォーリーサウンドという手法を取り入れていまして、例えば砂の上を実際に歩いたり、あるいはちょっとスタジオの近くの草を買ってきて踏みつけたりして足音の音を録音してよりナチュラルに再現しています。
And in order to achieve that from the sound perspective, we adapted this technique called Foley recording. And then what it essentially does is record a natural
What if it was like you have to wait 5 hours
in the game.
That would really suck. I'm so glad they didn't do that.
sometimes walked
what if
on
they
sand
brought
to get
leaf
that
tickets?
sound, or got some.
What if the Animal
stuff
Crossing is
from around
free,
the office and then walked
but
on
you
it
have
to
to
get that
use
sound?
leaf tickets
ち
for
ょっと今木や草がちょっと揺れてるのが見えると思うんですけど、この風を
I
表
would buy it
現
just
し
to
ていま
burn
し
it.
て、風が強くなると木が揺れたりっていうふうにその
I would buy it just to throw it down a
現実の
freaking
空気
stream
の
and
再
watch
現し
it
ようとしています
explode.
And then
by
another
it.
thing that you probably noticed is that the leaves on the trees are kind of moving,
Yeah.
and then this is actually expressing the wind on the island. So depending on how strong the wind is blowing,
Can you like
some
talk
of
to the
them sway a little
villagers? I
bit
really want them
harder.
to talk to the
The
villagers
sound
really,
of the wind
really
is really
bad. Oh
beautiful
my
too.
gosh,
It's,
look at
it's
that.
very
Look how
relaxing and
cool
immersive.
it looks.
じゃあベンチがそう言ってる間に出来上がったんですけど、
I just
ちょっ
would
と
have
ま
never
だ
expected
これ
it
1
to be
個だ
this
けでは
amazing.
寂しいので、もう1個何か作ってみたいと思います。
So now I have a bench, but just having a single furniture is a little bit sad. So I think I'm gonna make something else too.
何か野上さん。
そうですね、僕がキャンプファイヤーを持っているので、それのちょっと大きい版のボンファイヤーを作ってみましょうか。
So since I
Gracie, what
already
you
have
telling?
a campfire, why don't we make a bonfire? Looks a little bit bigger and more fun.
ボンファイヤーは、キャンプファイヤーと木材を使って作ることができます。で、このように何か DIY で作った家具を使ってさらに作るというような DIY もあります。
So bonfire,
Oh my
you'll
gosh.
be able to make that with some wood and a campfire,
Look at
which is an
that.
item. There are items
How
where
do you
you
get
will need
bells,
another
though?
item to create. So there's a lot of variety in these recipes.
じゃあちょっと野上さんに交代します。
So I'm gonna change the leader to
What
Mr.
did they just
Nogami.
do?
このように今誰がリーダーでその誰に付き添ってプレイしているかっていうのが分かるようになっています。
As you can see, there's a little flag on top of Mr. Nogami's head, and then that
Every
shows
time
that
with the
he's the
camera,
leader,
it's
and
so
then
ugly.
you'll be able to tell who'll be leading that gameplay.
Nogami-san, are you walking around with a
あ
squid?
はい、なぜかイカを持ってますね。なんでこ
Show
の
that squid off, yes.
I don't know
That's
why I
fun
have a
too.
squid, but I always have it in my pocket.
ちょっと、はい、僕これキャンプファイヤーを持ってますので、はい、これをとこれとこれを拾って、はい、10個あるんで、じゃあこれで。
Okay, so since I already have a campfire,
Disgusting!
I'm gonna pick up the wood, and then I'm gonna go craft a bonfire on the workbench.
So that's one of the things that's really wonderful here for the first time in the Animal Crossing series, being able to play side by side at the same time with other folks who live on your island. This idea that you can have your different inventories, swap back and forth who's in charge, and then take advantage of that. You can actually have up to 8 players living on a single island, and 4 of them can play together this way just by sharing Joy-Con on a single system. So if you've got someone in your family, their thing is, I just really like collecting this material or that material.
It looks so awesome. I can't believe we have to wait till March.
On your island and then come play together.
I know I
all
said I didn't
enjoying the
care earlier,
experience
but
at
it
the same
doesn't bother me
time,
that it's
and you're
not
taking
like-
turns and trading
See,
and making
December
these
would've
much
been
bigger
nice.
crafting projects.
Like, I would have been okay
but
with
on
December,
top of
but
that,
seriously,
with the
March,
folks
3 months
on
makes a
your
big
island,
difference, you know?
there's also local wireless
Watch
and
whatever
online
summer.
multiplayer that we're going to be able to talk about hopefully more later on. But with that, it can be 8
end of
people
March,
all
too.
gathering on a single player's island to have the same kind of fun activity side by side.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, the
yes.
trailer in the Nintendo Direct, if you saw that scene
There
at
was
the
only, like,
very
10
end
there,
with
though.
all the different players there, that was actually made using that feature.
I love
じゃあ
that
ちょっと
grass that's
ボンファイヤ
all
ーできま
around.
したんで、ちょうど写真を撮るのにいいロケーションを探し
It
に行
looks
き
so
ます。
alive. Everything is alive in
私
this
最
game.
初の
It's
このテン
moving,
ト
you
の
know?
周りを豪華にしたいんで、
all
じ
the
ゃあ
other
ここに
games,
ぜ
it's
ひ
like
置いてくだ
じ
さい。
ゃあさっき
Dead.
作
It's
った
like
ボン
8 bit.
ファイヤーを
It's just so nice to see
So since,
something with like good graphics. I mean, not to be like
今までのように、
heavy,
こ
but the graphics in all
のド
the
ロップアイ
previous
テム、
Animal
プレイスアイ
Crossing
テム
games
っていうのは、
sucked.
葉っぱの状態で
Like,
置
seriously
くこともできるし、こうやって飾ることもできます。
So since we now have a bonfire, we hunted a location. Miss Kyogoku hunted a location, and then decided that around the tent would probably be the best place. And then
What
so
is
they're
the
going to
whole
decorate
flag
this
thing?
area. And then Miss Kyogoku also
I
mentioned
wouldn't know
that
because we can't hear anything you're saying.
there's a
They're
place
probably
an
like,
item and
oh,
drop
the
an
flag
item,
does this.
option, and then the players
They're
would
probably telling us all
be
useful
able to choose
information.
whether they want to place
Well, I
the
mean, I'm gonna
furniture,
watch it
like,
again later.
decorate the furniture, or just place the leaf.
It is really incredible. It opens up your entire island, really, the same way you decorated your house. You're going to be able to put stuff in so many interesting places and really make your island feel like your own.
1 hour.
because I have to bring my.
じゃあこんな感じで場所も整ったので写真を撮ってみたいと思います。
Okay, since we have the location and we have everything set up, I think I'm going to take a photo.
カメラはもちろんそのスイッチの本体機能で撮っていただくこともできるんですけど、スマホにもカメラのアプリがあります。
So of course you'll be able to use the switch function, the switch camera to take a photo, but we also have a camera app on the Nook phone.
このカメラを使っていただくことで、ズーム機能だったり、こういうフィルター機能っていうのもあって、なんかより自由な撮影を楽しんでいただけます。
And by using this camera app, you're able to select filters or zoom in and out, and then so you'll be able to take photos that you desire, that you can decorate a little bit more and have more freedom with.
It's a nice way to commemorate a big project, or when you've got a bunch of friends hanging out with you, take a little group photo.
じゃあこのちょっとポーズも決めて写真を撮ってみたいと思います。
Oh my gosh, we've got to
Okay, I
FaceTime
think I'm
Donnie.
gonna strike a pose and then take this photo.
And something that folks maybe if they're very sharp-eyed are noticing, there's a little sort of spout that's coming out of the sand not too far from you. We can't really show this too much yet, but there's actually clams living on the beach, and if you dig those up, you can craft fishing bait using clams. So worthwhile keeping that in mind if you're really into fishing. That's going to be a lot of fun for folks who want to catch some really good fish too.
今この辺りにいましたよね。
I think I saw some spout coming out here.
Oh, nice!
Ew! My face is kind of ugly, so I'm just going to show my forehead.
ね、このようにDIY レシピっていうのは動物から教えてもらったりとか、何かこのアイテムを手に入れたことがきっかけで
They're playing Animal Crossing right now.
DIY レシピが増えていきます。
So DIY recipes, you'll be acquiring them through other animals, or when you acquire a new item, that's something that that you will also
it's
be able
amazing.
to acquire.
It's beautiful.
Or you'll also be able to
please
buy
watch
them
it.
at stores as well.
It's getting released in March.
That's really going to make players' experiences, depending on how you and maybe a friend of yours have been experiencing life on your island and what activities you've been doing. You might have quite a different collection of recipes at your disposal. So then when you have a chance to get together and play together, it might be, oh, by the way, what have you been making? What did I find? This is how I got this recipe. But it's a nice way to kind of share that knowledge and information as you play.
そうですね。今日お店初めてアニマルクロッシングニューホライズンお見せしましたけども、なんかだいぶできてるんじゃないかっていうふうに見えると思うんですけど、実は我々開発スタッフにはまだまだこれからやらなければいけないことがあります。
So as you can see, we've shown you some of the gameplay of New Horizons, and then you may think that a lot of this is close to being done, and yet there's a lot of elements that we still want to work on.
2020年3月20日の発売日に向けて我々スタッフ一同頑張ってますので、もう少しだけお時間をください。
So I'm sorry to ask, but if you would let us work a little bit longer and release this game on March 20th, 2020, we would very much appreciate it.
Well, I can certainly say, based on the experiences I've had having a great time with this game in the office, it's very much worth the wait. So I know, folks, if you're fans of the game, it's hard to be patient, but it's coming together so beautifully. I think the hardest thing for me right now is working on the game. I'm just ready to get my island, but it'll be soon. And Kyogo-san, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with our viewers as well as we wrap up?
はい、今回この新しい無人島という舞台で長くこの動物の森を楽しんでいただけるようにともう少しお時間いただくんですけども、楽しんでいただけるのを作るに引き続き開発頑張っていきますので、もう少しお待ちいただければと思います。
So we'll be asking you for a little bit more time in order for us to have you enjoy this desert life on the island for a very, very long time. So we're all working hard to release this game. So thank you very much for your understanding.
Yeah, but in the meantime, if you wanted to hang out with some of your Animal Crossing friends, you could check out Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on smart devices. It's free to download, and there's a lot of stuff that's been added to that game since we released it. So please check that out. But that's all the time we have for today for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you so much, Sam, Kyogo-san, Nogo-san, and Noriko. And coming up next on Nintendo Treehouse Live, we've got The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Stay tuned.
He's looking at the camera. Oh, she just said bye. No!
Oh!
Yeah, I really want to get that game.
Is it already showing?
Yeah. They haven't shown gameplay though. Alright, well, we're still gonna keep live streaming until go. Sad. Yeah. Ooh, eyes.
See, up close I look kind of good, but then far away I look like a freaking.
No, you don't. You're fine. I look like a potato either way. Like I have my musty basement in the background.
I think I'm gonna buy a whole bottle of vodka.
Why? That's so random.
I don't know.
Here, let's set up a new background. Oh. Oh, watch out. Move your legs. Alright, this is a good backdrop, so we're gonna turn around because just sit here. It's better, see? There we go. Look at that. Now I don't. It looks weird when we're in this musty, creepy basement. It's dark.
This plant!
You're such a Alright, we still can't hear anything they're saying. Although they're not even saying anything right now. It's we'll be right back. Alright.
Isn't there like a show on here?
It's so dark. Alright, well let's check the chat and see if anyone actually joined. Yo, you're so weird. Well, the chat is absolutely dead. So, let's talk. What's on your mind, Ashley?
Oh, I'm just watching.
Are you gonna get the new Link game? Link's Awakening? I played the original for the Game Boy. I like it, this one. Oh, did I tell you I calculated how much it cost to go to E3? Alright, to go there, and for admission, a hotel, a plane ticket, and like food and stuff, it's about $1,000. It's not bad. I know, right? It's not even that bad. I would bring like $1,100 just in case, so you can buy like a bunch of good stuff. You know they're gonna have like cool stuff at E3. They're playing the Link's Awakening game. We're just sitting here in a musty basement. Not playing.
This was We're like, sorry! You're gonna have to wait even more.
Well, we all saw that coming. Like, I wasn't expecting that to come out until 2019. They did that with Metroid too. Except, they didn't even give a release date for Metroid. They said, we scrapped the entire game and we're starting over. So you guys have a better experience. Good thing I'm not a Metroid fan. I feel bad for them. They have it worse than the Animal Crossing fans, not gonna lie. Metroid? Oh. The new, fourth installment or whatever. It was supposed to come out like last year, and they're like, guess what? We're not gonna do that. I love how tight he looks. I love how dirty everything looks in this game.
What are you even supposed to do? It's all you do.
It's a Zelda game. You have to go to dungeons and stuff. This is where you start. When you're not doing anything, you start walking around. This is boring.
They didn't even do anything. They just like walking around. And then that's all they do.
Yeah. Did we see Was there anything else announced? Like, I was really hoping a Mario Kart 9 would get announced. Is that announced?
Hi, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'm Dan Osen. I'm here with Audrey, Sam, Yoriko, and Mr. Aonuma. We are going to take a look at some live gameplay of the Nintendo Switch version of one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So, Sam, please go ahead and kick us off.
Absolutely. This is a fine choice for favorite game, Dan. As you can see right off the bat, this is a beautifully reimagined version of Koholint Island. It looks like a clay diorama come to life, honestly. There's a beautiful... Sorry, I had to break the pot. It's over.
Oh my gosh, it looks like Mario in the kitchen.
Down on those bananas.
No. But I love this beautiful tilt shift visual effect we've got going. There's kind of an ethereal haze off on the corners of the screen. So it's just a really lovely reimagining of this classic game. And since we're lucky enough to have Aonuma-san here, I was hoping perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the creation of this art style and why it was chosen to reimagine Koholint Island.
本作でこのようなアートスタイルを選んだ理由などを説明していただけますでしょうか。
No self-esteem.
このゲームのオリジナルは実は私がまだゼルダを作る前のゲームなので、私はこのゲームは本当に一ユーザーとして純粋に
So actually, this game, I wasn't actually involved in creating it. I was just a player playing this game.
Oh, he's just breaking all the pots in her house.
その当時ね、ゲ
Yo,
ームボ
chill,
ーイで
man.
遊んでるわけ
What,
です
you
け
gonna
ど、
kill the old guy? Is that a
このゲー
monkey?
ムボーイの小さなこの画面からその下にこう広い世界が広がってるみたいなそんなイメージでずっと遊んでたんですけど、その感覚を生かす形でチルトシフトって言ってね、画面の上と下にこうちょっとボケが発生してますけど、ちょうどそのミニチュアのジオラマの世界を覗いてるみたいな、そんな感じのイメージになるようにグラフィックを考えてます。
And so when I played it on the original Game Boy version, it was on this small screen, and it felt like a small world, but very vast as well. And
Why not
so
pay him a visit?
Kind of had
That's
this
all I
tilt
can tell
shift
you now.
perspective.
Bye!
And so that's why I thought this miniature diorama-like art style would be perfect for this.
It's so cool to see it remastered after playing the
It really is the perfect way to bring this world to life. And I didn't mean it. I'm sorry much. I didn't mean that. I only mean to hit Kukos. So
Don't do that either.
I disagree. We hard disagree on that point. So I'm going into the Trinity game shop here, and even fans who played the original game are going to notice a little bit of a difference here because there are actual real crane physics going on here. So I'm going to try my best to get this Yoshi figure,
Oh my gosh, that's a Yoshi.
but it's pretty difficult with the crane.
Yeah, the crane physics make this a lot more fun, I think.
And speaking of Yoshi,
It's looking good.
Oh,
No!
oh my
It's
goodness.
looking pretty good.
Kill that frog.
So close, you know. But speaking of Yoshi, that's not a face that you usually see in Zelda games. So since we have Dan here who worked on the original localization of the game, perhaps you could just really quickly... I want to ask Dan what it was like to see a Mario face in a Zelda game for the first time.
Well, I was surprised as anyone. I think the team was trying to create sort of a otherworldly atmosphere and bringing in some things that would make people kind of wonder, what's going on here.
No,
I think
my neck hurts.
And it's really like.
All right, Ash's birthday was recently, and she got.
Really makes it feel like a different world.
Yeah, her neck hurts a lot.
It really does.
My neck
And,
hurts, guys.
Like we said, this is a
Can you
true.
answer?
I'm going to try and get that heart one more time. I won't make people watch me fail over
You
and
got
over
plenty
again.
of rupees.
I do.
Just keep going.
We're calling out
But,
little Bonnie right now.
This really is a truly classic Zelda game brought to life. So I was hoping Aonuma-san could tell us what it was like returning to a more traditional Zelda game after working on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Call not answered.
今またこういった伝統的なゼルダに戻ることについてお話しいただけますでしょうか。
このゲームも26年前に作られたゲームなので、今やなかなかそれを遊べる機会も減ってきてたんで、いつかはリメイクしたいなっていうふうには思ってたんですよ。
And so the original Game Boy version was released 26 years ago, so it's a little bit hard to get your hands on the original game. So I've always wanted to read it.
We haven't heard your voice in like 8 million years.
じゃあなぜ今なのかっていう
Do
こ
you
と
want to be on
な
our
んです
live
けど、
stream?
やっぱりそのゼルダの今までの伝統的な遊びをこう変化させて生まれ変わってブレスオブザワイルドを多くの人に遊んでもらって今だからこそこういうねまた伝統的なゼルダのゲームも新鮮に楽しんでもらえるんじゃないかなと思って今リメイクすることにしたんです。
And so, why now, you might ask? It's just because we thought, well,
so
Breath of the Wild
much.
broke the convention of Zelda. And now, because a lot of people have played Breath of the Wild, they could go back to something, a more traditional Zelda, like Link's Awakening. And we hope that this gameplay will be fresh for people.
So how you been, Bonnie?
It absolutely feels brand new. I've played Link's Awakening probably a million times, but this feels like a brand new game. It's absolutely delightful. And so now that I somehow managed to get that Yoshi doll out of that game, I'm going to chop all the grass in the world. No, I'm not really. This Yoshi doll is actually a part of a pretty vast trading quest in this game. So I'm going to go into this house,
and then I missed the
which
Animal
love
Crossing
looking
announcement,
around.
so I
There's
was
so many little details in this house. There's like chopped up piece of fruit on that cutting board, all these little beds in a row.
I love how they're all bunched up together. I suppose if you want to get into the one at the very end, you have to get in the first one and just roll all the way over.
Absolutely. So before I do this lady a favor, I didn't mean to throw that at her baby.
She's holding a baby.
I didn't mean to throw that at her baby, but I'm doing her a solid here, so it's fine.
So yeah, we're
I'm gonna
just
break her pots, throw things at her baby, and then give her a Yoshi doll.
Okay, fair trade, I suppose.
Absolutely. And so in exchange for that, I got a ribbon, and then I can exchange the ribbon with someone else in this world. So everybody wins.
I know. Did you?
So I know that Audrey touched on it a little bit earlier with Dan, but Dan, you
I
did work on the original localization.
tie myself to the track and
yeah, and this world is filled with all kinds of different charming and quirky characters. And I was wondering if you had any particular favorite.
It's really hard to pick a favorite.
I didn't know that.
I was trying to think of a good answer for this, and the only one I could remember was that alligator named Sail.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know why he stuck in my mind, but I just thought it was very funny that there was an alligator named Sail who would sell you things. But I'm curious what Aonuma's favorite characters are.
And all you hear is.
はい、そこに今画面にいますけど、ワンワンっていうね、マリオの出てくるキャラクターですけど、本当にネタバレになっちゃうんであんまり言えないですけど、すごい活躍をしてくれて、もう僕はずっとこのワンワンと一緒にいたかったぐらいです。
And so, as you can see on the screen, my favorite character is Bow Wow. You know, he's kind of a maybe familiar face from the Mario series. And I won't go into too much detail because I don't want to go spoiling everything. But, you know, I honestly hope that I could travel the whole world with Bow Wow.
That's a solid choice. Look, there's a little baby one.
Oh, yeah.
Adorable. And so my favorite character is actually Mary, and I'm going to go and talk to her right now. The story actually, again, we're not going to spoil anything, but Link is shipwrecked on this island, and Marin actually rescues him. And so then he has to go and try and find a way off of this seemingly inescapable island by finding the 8 instruments of the sirens and awakening the windfish. And Marin here is singing one of my all-time favorite songs, Ballad of the Windfish. It's an original song from this game. It's absolutely heartbreakingly gorgeous.
It's hard not to get emotional listening to it.
It really is. I love it. Are you serious? It's really beautiful. I have to go ahead and grab this Pico just to lighten the mood so I don't cry. But
all of the music in this segment.
Yeah, so Zelda's known for its music, and this game is no exception. The music, the sound design, everything is just expertly done, as all Zelda games are.
The Wi-Fi and started working.
One other thing I want to do here is I'm going to jump in a well, because that seems to me like a good idea.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Wait, I gotta turn down the desktop audio. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you're rewarded for it.
You haven't been able to hear like anything we said. Is it better now? We'll wait for it to catch up. There's like such a delay and everything. This stream is a hot mess. Alright, so we turned the audio down for E3 and now you can hear us better. Hopefully that helps for all of our one viewers.
I almost died in chemistry.
Like how many people are watching?
So, as many of you
Two
know,
people.
Mr. Tezuka was involved in creating The Link's Awakening, and so as
Two.
like characters like Bow Wow,
Sad.
you see many
One.
characters
Yeah.
usually aren't in the Zelda
Eyes.
series.
Poo eyes.
Because I got stoned.
Thanks, sponsor.
I'm kind of okay that no one's watching it because it's been kind of a hot mess.
And so, a lot of the dungeons even have.
Dude,
smartphones
that's stupid
too.
water!
Again, not really something you see often in the Zelda series.
Yeah, I don't know. They're playing outside. And we're in the basement next to the water thing, so we're not even next to it. But we just hear. It's really annoying.
And so, the characters also are very memorable. They're lively, they're comical, but they also bring tears to your eyes, you know?
I
And
guess.
so,
Alright, we're gonna transfer
a lot
here
of
and
that
talk about
influenced what I had to do when I was developing Zelda going forward.
Alright, we're gonna change places. So we're gonna put E3 back at max
I
volume.
want to point out that a huge UI improvement of this game is that
Okay,
your
let me turn this
sword,
down.
shield, things like your power bracelet, Pegasus boots are always equipped, which is a huge improvement on the original because that frees up your Y and X button for whatever else you want to equip, and it just makes things a lot easier. And that's one of the things I really love about this version of the game is that it retains the classic feel and personality of the original, but with the just perfectly refined UI of modern Zelda games, which is really, really cool to see. And one last thing I'm going to point out here in Maybe Village is we see Dompe's shop
let's
mentioned
blast,
on
guys.
the sign. And that's kind of interesting because Dompe was not originally in this game.
Yeah.
And what is he doing in this game? I'm not going to tell you, but we're going to tell you a little bit later in this segment. Just a little bit of a tease. But I think I've explored Maybe Village enough, and I'm going to go ahead and show us a little something else.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Full of secrets on this day.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, we're very, very excited to announce that the Color Dungeon is indeed in this version of the game. The Color Dungeon was first introduced in the DX version from the Game Boy Color, and this is the complete version of this. So, as I said, we're very, very happy to confirm that the Color Dungeon is in this game.
Right. Color maybe not quite as novel as it was on the Game Boy Color, but still really neat to see that all of the content of that DX version is represented here.
Absolutely. And as you can see, these camo goblins kind of sink into the ground in their various colors. And as you can see, I'm going to break
You
the
have
pots.
to break pots.
I'm sorry.
Because we're playing a Zelda game.
Thank you for your patience, Aonuma-san, while I break all these pots. So this is a puzzle. I'm not going to go too far into this dungeon. I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but basically you hit these switches and it changes the switches next to them. I've played this about a billion times.
One of our viewers.
I know what I'm doing here.
You know what to do here.
Yes.
One subscriber
I'm not going to
special.
go too much farther, but I would be remiss as a Zelda fan if I let this clearly bombable
My
wall
history teacher
pass
was
me
so
over.
bad.
So it's got cracks in it. It makes a different sound when you hit it with your sword. It's begging to be bombed. So I'm going to go ahead and do it justice.
Oblige.
Boom. And I'm rewarded with a room full of rupees, which is one of the best things in the world.
Please
let's
collect
be
them all.
honest. I'm going to get them all.
Okay, thank you.
We can go about our business. Da-na-na-na. I'll stop being a nerd now and just get the rest of the
Oh, you're
rupees.
watching it, right?
All right, and that
Wait,
was
can you
all
hear
I'm
us?
going to show you of the Color Dungeon. As I said, it's just kind of a sneak peek, and now we're going to show you something that's brand new to the game.
That's right. So we saw this in the Nintendo Direct. But there was a new little bit
Just
that
making
was
sure the
added to
audio
The
is
Legend of
actually
Zelda
working.
Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch. So just as the Color Dungeon was brand new content for the DX version, what we've got
By the
here
way,
for the
who's your profile
Nintendo
picture?
Switch version is called the Chamber Dungeon. And just to give you an idea of where we are in the world here, we're in Tal Heights. and we're
Who? On WhatsApp. On WhatsApp.
But in this game, it's something brand new.
It looks like a shack.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a shack.
Oh my gosh, I knew it.
Alright, we're trying to reload the live stream.
As being the camera but
Why is it delayed on here, but yet?
But in this game, it's something brand new.
It looks like a shack.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a shack, and it's filled
I don't understand why. I pressed the live button.
What? ダンペの紹介とあとパネルダンジョンについてお話しいただけますでしょうか。
Ew, what is that?
ね、このダンペさんって、
We're not that far behind now.
オカリナから出てきてるキャラクターで、墓守の設定の人なんですけど、今回その人に新しくこう登場してもらって、そこでパネルダンジョンという新しい遊びを体験してもらおうと思う。
So many of you may know Dompe was maybe in I think Ocarina of Time, and he was a gravekeeper there. But in this game, he's going to be the one that introduces you to the new game called Panel Dungeons or Chamber Dungeons.
パネルダンジョンっていうのはそこまでクリアしてきたダンジョンのクリアをパズルのピースのようなパネルにしてですね、それを並べることで実際のそのダンジョンがアレンジできるっていうそういう遊びで、そのお題をですねこのダンペイさんが出してくれるそういう遊びになってます。
And so what are chamber dungeons?
Are you doing the one this Friday
they are
for June?
Where you can create your own dungeons. If you complete a dungeon, you get pieces that you for each room that you cleared, and you can rearrange them to make your own dungeon. And so Dompe will be the one that introduces you to challenges in creating chamber dungeons.
でダンジョンをねユーザーがこう自分でアレンジできるって遊びは前からゼルダに入れてみたいなってずっと思ってたんですけど、誰もができるようにするために難しいこと考えなくてもできるパズルを解くような感覚でやるとそれを解くとダンジョンができるっていうね、そういう遊びにしました。
And so I've always wanted to create a way for players to create their own dungeon, but I didn't want to make it anything too hard. So just like a puzzle or solving a puzzle, I wanted to make this chamber dungeon easy enough for people to play and feel like they're solving
You got my
a puzzle.
AirPods.
Yeah, that's right. And you can see here, so I've started a little bit of a dungeon arrangement here. And the way these chambers are arranged, up at the top here, they're categorized in depending on how many doorways they have. So you can see here, these are all chambers that have
wait, you can make your own dungeon
these are
in
all
this game?
chambers that have two, etc. And then you can see they're further categorized into where the doorways are exiting out of the chamber.
You owe me a soda.
Arrangement in the chamber dungeon. You'll need to make sure that you have at least an entrance and a nightmare. Those are kind of the primary components of any dungeon.
Looks gross,
but
though.
also you want to make sure that all of the doorways are connected to other doorways.
The streaming is such a hot mess.
So you can't leave any of those just
said
hanging
Zelda Maker
unfulfilled there. So you can see I'm starting to make a little bit of a dungeon arrangement here. And you might notice a few other things. So some of these
Zelda
chambers
Maker coming
have
out June
icons
28th.
on the underneath of them. And those give you an idea of the sorts of features.
Can you yawn quieter?
So you can see this one has a treasure chest, and this one has a staircase, and some of them have locked doors. If you're using a locked door, you make sure that you include enough chambers with treasure chests to supply enough keys for you to get through all of those locked doors. And the way those stairways connect is really fun, because what you can do is if you use stairways, they'll automatically create.
That sounds like a promo.
My new iPad Air with Apple Pencil, my new AirPods.
Stairways, and that's one of those two sections that Anuma-san was talking about a little bit earlier. And you might see some fun enemies in there. But so this is like a Picross-like puzzle. So the chamber dungeon, unlike any other dungeon before, you arrange these yourself.
Do you think I should make it bigger?
They're challenges. You have to go through this puzzle portion of the arrangement, and once you're finished with that, then you have to adventure through your dungeon. So the challenge comes in two parts. The chamber dungeon can actually take a little bit of time to arrange. Like I said, it is a puzzle.
It's bigger now.
It takes some time to get through. So I'm not gonna go through the entire thing just here. So I'm gonna skip ahead to one that I have arranged previously.
Alright, so what exactly are they doing?
I don't know.
if it works.
And you're very, very devious,
They're
so I'm sure that
bots.
it's full of all kinds of terrible, awful things.
I seem to have a little bit of issue with the controller here. Let me try and get that sorted out.
I'm sorry, but
while
those are
we're
tight.
getting this figured out, I was wondering if
Oh my gosh, you're so
could
mean.
talk a little bit about the chamber
It's just-
dungeon and
you
how
can
it
just
mixes up
tell
the
when someone
gameplay
did really
for
bad.
someone who has already played through the Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be mean.
Mr. Aonuma looking like a whole snack, though. I'm not gonna lie. Look at him.
どのようなプレーを
He looks like he wants to actually die. Look at his face.
ね、
Oh my
オリジナルは
Why is it so blurry all of a sudden?
He's like, I don't want to freaking be
記
here
憶に
anymore.
強く残るそういうゲームだったと思いますけど、実は
We
あん
were
まり
there.
だ
What is happening? Quality.
They all look. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we love buffering. Someone's name is Karl Marx. I don't like. Okay. How do you close the
Oh my
chat?
God,
Because it's like
freshman year
crashing my computer.
flashbacks.
It's like crashing my computer. Stop.
Computer can't handle Karl Marx.
This is great. This is absolutely great. Alright, so my computer's literally about to explode.
Look at that comment.
Can someone help? I don't know what's going on. Okay, we'll just do 480.
Someone said F.
I'm so sorry, Bonnie. It's like this stream is just like, nope.
It's okay, you're doing your best.
Stop. Should I just refresh the page?
Fill in every single one of the empty tiles with a chamber. And so
Is it
this
back
one
up?
I've already completed. You can see I've cleared it. And when you complete it, you get a clear
Bonnie's
time,
watching
and you'll
this-
see that
this
that's
stream.
7 minutes and 42 seconds
She
right
probably
now.
wants to
And
watch
one
her
of the
own
fun
thing.
things that you can do with those clear
Right,
times
Bonnie?
is you can challenge yourself to
Yeah.
beat your dungeon faster and faster. Or you could challenge a friend to see if they might be able to beat your dungeon in a faster
Yeah,
time.
I would do that
So I
because
was
this one
wondering
isn't
if
going well.
Anuma-san,
It's a hot mess.
Could you please play through this dungeon and see if you could please beat my clear time?
さんに遊んでいただけるでしょうか。そして僕のタイムを早くクリアでしていただきたいんですけど。
えらいことをお願いされてしまったな。
That's a big ask, but I'll do my best.
Tokens of what?
私ゲーム開発者ですけど非常にゲームが下手くそなんで。
So I'm a game developer, but I'm not very good at games.
まあでもとりあえずチャレンジしてみます。
But I'll do my best.
This is a great.
Yeah, at least I have like 10 months to save up for Animal
Anuma-san,
Crossing.
of course, has spent, I'm sure, many years.
Even though I have the
thinking
money
about
now.
The dungeon arrangement and the flow of a player's movements through a dungeon, and about pacing the puzzles properly. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to get on with this dungeon.
I'm so upset that it has to come out at the end of our senior year because that's when we have to start like adulting, you know.
This was designed to torture other Treehouse members.
Yeah,
And it's like I'm not gonna have time. Like I wanted it during the year.
I did include
Right.
some more devious elements here. Yeah, using the map is really an effective way.
Does
to
your
get
school
through this
graduate like a week
dungeon.
earlier than underclassmen?
でここまで宝箱を開けるっていうのがいい感じですね。
So I'm gonna go through that route and try to get that key over there that where you saw the cursor.
calling his shots. I like it.
He's calling his shots. I
He's
like
being
it.
strategic. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, these guys could be really challenging. They're more like a timing.
You
puzzle
don't have to take
almost.
finals?
Trying to defeat them.
And as you mentioned,
If you have a
since
B
it's
or a
timed your
buff,
completion,
dude,
it's
I had all
unreal.
Bs. I know how to take those finals.
Do they count as
Try
B?
and best your friend's
Do they
time
count
in
B
the
minuses?
dungeon.
He's doing really well so
Really
far.
well.
So yeah, I said.
Oh my gosh.
My clear time again was like 7 minutes 42
Well,
seconds.
time
So
to move.
he's on a really good pace right now.
Alright, you got another
Dude,
key.
I wish it wasn't so far away. Cause like if like you moved like
This
an
is
hour
almost
away,
like
it wouldn't be the end of the world because we could come
randomizer.
visit
These
you.
are all
But like, don't you live like 8
familiar
hours away now?
rooms. So you've seen these rooms in other dungeons.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't be saying that on the
and-
internet. They're gonna
and
come
Dante
find you.
will create these chambers
They don't know
for
where
you.
we live.
And even though you know the puzzle, you may know the way through it, because they're all arranged in a completely different order, it's a new type of challenge.
Yes, and that really adds someone, even if you're somebody who has memorized every corner of this game, all of those dungeons, those those rooms become brand new when you or a friend has.
That is a
arranged
big
them.
moment. You're joking, right?
all of those keys and finding yet another treasure chest.
This isn't his first Zelda rodeo.
Yeah, apparently not.
It's hard to get both of us.
I think it's really funny, Anum-san, that
you're like falling off the bed. You're not even.
Oh, he knew about your TV.
Yeah, okay. I love
9 hours left.
Oh, girl, what you 9 hours?
I love using those spinning blades because usually when you walk into a room in Zelda, you're thinking about, okay, what kind of puzzle am I going to face here?
Dude, it's lagging.
Stream dies.
Listen up, Buster!
Then you look so pained on stream.
Oh, is it still showing us? Oh, I am very pained.
What kind of, am I going to have a challenging...
It's not even...
enemy that I'm going to need to battle.
Back,
but with those spinning blades, the challenge really is just...
I don't know. What the heck? I don't understand what's going on. Dude.
Roblox girlfriends for Smash.
Oh my gosh. Do I have anything open that doesn't need to be open?
Walking into the room.
Roasted. Dude, it doesn't even show my mouse. Where is it? Dude, oh my god. This is why I never live stream. My computer just can't handle it. I've only done like a total of like 2 live streams.
For those challenges.
And this is
for
why.
both the arrangement portion of the challenge, but also through the adventure portion.
Can you at least see us? Like,
oh,
well?
Nice. Already. My goodness.
Oh, he's only at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
I am...
do you think I should move the logo
Oh my
up?
god.
I'm moving up. What do you think? Good thoughts?
I'm kind of awestruck. I don't know how to...
I think it looks good.
What is that?
Alright, you've got
Oh my
it.
god, Pennywise.
What? Ew, what kind? What is that? So those of you who are actually watching this, first of all, why are you here? Second of all,
yeah, I know. Yeah, oh yeah, he's just delaying to try and make it feel better.
Link is fighting some weird clown.
Oh, he's already at the boss.
You can't hurt me as long as I
We're at the boss now.
Dude, should we? Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah.
I like
He's juggling fireballs. Dude, can we like reload? Dude, my computer's literally gonna explode.
Are you able to watch my
Yeah.
TV or something?
She wants to. Well, E3 is tomorrow too. Hey Bonnie, didn't see it. I missed the actual direct where they announced everything.
Normal strategy is to get hit by
I hope
lots
I
of
didn't miss
fireballs.
anything important because I was hoping for Pikmin, Mario Kart, something.
This has more of a
I know.
Right. No, that's true. For sure.
Really, I just care about Mario Kart.
He's in the second phase.
I mean, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it kind of was disappointing because I know not a lot of people had Wii U's and stuff, but I had it, so oh my gosh, it's actually the stream's good. It's a healthy stream. Look at it.
You're making him angry though.
Yeah,
we did it, boys.
He's gonna lap you, I think.
We ended lag.
He's gonna shave 4 minutes off my goodness gracious.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I cut myself off. What was I saying?
And that's how you do that.
Nice work.
Oh, Pikmin.
Nice work.
It'd be nice
And
to
a new record, yeah.
I know.
Completely obliterated
I don't see
by
you giving it
every
to
time.
Nope.
Thank you so much for playing through that. I appreciate
You know, this
it.
Fooling us
It
on
doesn't seem to have tripped
Right.
you up all that much.
Yes.
All right, well, we're running low
Yeah, they
on
said they were
time
working
for-
on a new
for the Legend of Zelda
Legend of
Link's
Zelda a while
Awakening.
back.
But before we go,
I
we
really
had
want
something
them. I
really
wish.
cool that
I
we
thought
wanted
when
to
I
share with
finished
everyone.
Zelda, I would
And-
be able to like
roam around.
Yes.
Like there would be like an after story.
It's a new
Look at
amiibo
the
called
amiibo.
Legend of
That's so
Zelda
cute. I have to have it.
Yes.
And he's so shiny and adorable.
Sorry.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
never letting him go.
Yes. He's gonna
Yeah.
mess up
I know,
the
and I was
goblins
like, oh
and
my
melt your
god.
heart.
Like,
It
would be
oh
my god. I was
so
so mad. Yeah, I really wanted to like rebuild
それだ
everything
けア
and
ミーボ
stuff.
とそれからゲームの中のキャラクターが一致してるのって今まで初めてじゃないかなと思いますけどね。
So this
Oh my
might
gosh,
be
it was like
the first amiibo where
it
Link
lets
looks
you know when you
exactly
finish the
like
game.
he's
It has a
taken
little
out
star.
of the game.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
yeah, you get a
really
star
like
for
what
finishing the
he
game. That's
is.
it.
100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's adorable. So what he's going to do for the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is
Oh,
he's
by the
gonna
way,
add
if we
into the
see you
chamber
again,
dungeon what's
I
called
need your
the
help
plus
with.
effects.
Did you
And
finish
the
the
plus
Champions
effects
Ballad?
are layered on top of the chambers, and they add a new
Dang
gameplay
it.
variant to what would otherwise
Stupid
be a
Thunderblight
familiar
Ganon.
room. So what,
I hate
Link
Thunderblight
adds, the
Ganon.
Link's
Yeah, because you have to
Awakening
go back
here,
and
what
beat them
he adds
again,
is
but they're harder than the
Shadow Link
first time. So
to
imagine
your dungeon.
Thunderblight Ganon, but on
And Shadow Link,
steroids.
it's not like a normal mini boss
It's not
where
fun.
you fight him in
All
a
for a
single
stupid
room.
motorcycle.
He'll actually chase you through several different rooms.
Oh, wow.
So if you're playing through your own chamber dungeon and you add Shadow Link and you defeat him, you can earn a lot of rupees.
How
So
dare
that's a great thing to do if you're maybe running low in the main game. But it's also a fun thing to do if you have someone else play your chamber dungeon like I had out on Umasan. I could have laid a little trap for him and maybe placed Shadow Link on top of one of those chambers. And there are other plus effects in the game that we might be talking about a little bit
Wish
more
I could
later.
play games on my
And,
computer,
in
but,
addition
you know.
to the Link's Awakening amiibo,
I can't even
there's
handle
also
streaming
the other
TV.
Legend of Zelda
I
series
wish I had a
amiibo will
computer.
work with the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. But
Okay,
not
you can't
just
even
that.
complain. You guys
Any
got, like,
Legend of Zelda
iPad,
character amiibo
pencil.
will work with the
Well, I mean,
Legend of
I do have
Zelda
a
Link's Awakening. So
computer.
if you have
Earbuds.
from
But
the
it's a
Smash Brothers
Chromebook,
series, if you have Sheik or Ganondorf or something like that,
So
will
you
also
don't
work.
need this, right, Sam?
No, I need it. Please don't. I have a hole in my heart already.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to share this beautiful
Oh yeah,
new
wait.
amiibo with
Did our
everybody.
dads do like the same job?
Absolutely lovely.
Wait, what does your
Yes.
dad do?
He works
All right. Well, that's
meters and stuff like that.
That's all the time we have for Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
That's a different
for a different game.
Show
And
me
after that, we're going
Who
to
was
see some
it?
live
I was talking
gameplay
to
of
someone and they're like, oh, my kid
Marvel
does it
Ultimate
too.
Alliance 3, The Black Order. So stay tuned to Treehouse Live.
Spiral.
Thank
Can
you.
you believe they announced Banjo and Kazooie?
They're remaking it? What?
No, for Smash Bros.
Oh my god.
They actually did it. It's so hilarious. Oh man. It's so funny. Everyone was so hyped for it. It was like, yeehaw! Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
I was saying, right? While it beat the G's out there.
Right? Oh my god. You're not even loading, the stream sucks.
We'll be right back again.
Dude, we're not even there yet. It's not even live.
Showing the Avengers game.
Avengers? What?
Honestly, I just want to kick some. I like the movies for the game.
Yeah. Skip ahead to live broadcast. Just do it! It's like, can you just disable the chat? Because the chat's what's blowing it up.
Can you hide it in chat?
I don't know how.
How's it going to chat at the bottom?
Really? If I could scroll down, oh, hide chat. Hide chat. Hide chat. I clicked it. Does it work now? Does it work any better? No, it still sucks. Oh, actually, it's not even. Oh, whoa! It's seriously improved. Bonnie to the rescue. Woo! Look, we're traveling the world. Bye, I'm exiting.
So it's just you two there?
Yeah, Grace is doing her online class. She said she doesn't think she's gonna be able to come, which sucks.
But I'm not gonna.
Consumer Ed. I have a charger. Why don't you use it?
Because I don't know. Oh my god. I'm about to fall asleep. Ow, my back hurts from sitting like that.
My neck, my back,
Ow, my back actually hurts. Ow, oh my god.
Do you want to sit down? Here, do you want to sit down here?
I think I just broke my back.
Alright. Give me your phone. Ew, I can see it. It looks kind of... Whoa, it's up to time now. It's a few seconds behind. Alright, you're fine with that. There we go. Just chewing. 2 balls, 2 toes. Is not gay. Right. Trust this computer?
Trust in the computer.
Don't open iTunes, dude. We just wanted to charge your phone.
Why did you put trust then?
So it could charge it.
You can hit don't trust and then still charge.
Why? Well, of course iTunes is right. The awkward music that's playing. Bonnie, I really damaged my knee.
What did you do?
The lazy river at Raging Waves. Alright, I fell out of my tube and I just kind of went. Here, can you see me on the stream? I'm gonna. Wait, was that a yes or no?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Alright, I kind of just went. And my body just kind of went, with my knee, it's so shallow that it scraped my knee. Here guys, let's see my disgusting knee. See it? It's a lot better now. I hope there aren't any children watching. Oh yeah, that's right, no one's watching. Okay, beat drop, raindrop, drop top, being left on red, non-stop. Hey! Wait, can you still hear me if I close the app? Oh, good. We're just gonna do a live stream actually. With people actually. I want audience engagement. So my video paused. Because I'm on the phone with you, seriously. And live video. Alright, I'm just saying, ask us questions. No one's actually gonna ask us questions. The stream is actually doing good now. Oh! I saw a picture of Animal Crossing, sorry. Oh! Oh! Sorry to start another picture.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my entire feed is all Animal Crossing. Thank you for saying that. I never knew you were like into Animal Crossing. Like I knew you liked it, you know, but I never knew you. Everyone's texting me.
I was into it, but I would not play it for multiple weeks at a time and my nose would fall apart. So.
Oh yeah, fun. This one person DM'd me "Are you happy with the new info?" while I was at Starbucks, and I was like, "Thanks for spoiling it," because I put it on I put on my stories, but I didn't type. Why does it sound so weird? It's like type.
Wait, hold on. Expansion 3.
And welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live here at
I want to
E3
see gameplay.
2019.
Stop! This is so
I'm
weird.
Demetrius, and I have some really good people with me. I have Dan, Sam, and a special guest from Marvel, Mark. Why don't you say hi, Mark?
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Now we're here to show Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. So,
Where's the
Dan, why don't you
chat?
go ahead and just take us away on that?
Oh, hey, look, it's
thanks,
Bonnie.
Demetrius. We're going to just jump into the stage here in just a minute. Show some of the stories, show some of the characters. There's such a great cast from all different groups, the Avengers, Guardian of the Galaxy, X-Men, and whatnot. We want to show some of that and just show some gameplay. And Mark, you can kind of show us some of the finer points, or tell us some examples of really good story parts that you were involved with. So
absolutely.
We're just going to jump into a level here.
So,
it's the Xavier Institute, which is going
pictures.
to be known to comic fans as the
they
home of the X-Men. And we've got the Sentinels coming in.
It's probably the house that cannot get insurance anymore. I don't think anybody touches
They have
the
a tough
mansion.
time.
Gets knocked down a lot.
Every time I hear the X-Men, I just want to go X-Men like really loud.
I'm gonna turn it down because this is not important.
So, Mark, you being the writer on this
Wait,
game,
did I
it's so
submit to
fun
you?
to have a chance to jump into this franchise where really you've just got Marvel's
Turn it
toybox
down.
open to you. All these characters, all
Hello,
these
testing
cool
audio.
locations. What was that like diving into this writing experience?
You know, it was really amazing.
Oh, I know that!
Sorry.
Sorry.
To use all of these characters from all these different families of Marvel heroes at the same time. There haven't been many games in the past, other than the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series, where you've gotten to bring all of these great heroes together.
What do I
and
even
fight
say to
villains
this?
from
I
all
want
of
to
those
post a
families
picture of the Animal
characters as
Crossing New
well.
Horizons.
So to be able to have that whole world at my fingertips while I was writing, to be able to pick and choose lots of
Alright,
amazing
seem
characters
legit.
from Marvel's
In
roster
all
was
caps or
really
lowercase?
something special.
And I imagine it stays with this since it's been about 10 years since we had one of these games. You had a good chance to do a fresh start. People don't have
I'm
to
just gonna
play the
post it
first
like
two
8
games. They
times.
can just jump in, so you could just write a really nice, solid new story.
Exactly, yeah. We wanted to make it accessible to everyone, whether you're a fan of the original series or you're a brand new person coming into Marvel for the very first time.
Speaking of jumping in, how about we get into some multiplayer?
Awesome. Yeah. We're going to just jump right into multiplayer here.
Alright,
You want me
3
to
should
jump
be
into
enough.
this?
Jump on in.
Reese's Puffs,
I'm
Reese's
gonna start out
Puffs.
here with Luke
Beat 'em up,
Cage.
beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
He
Reese's
is
Puffs. Sorry, that's like so.
super cool. He is a cool character.
Me
He's
too.
a big cruiser.
Just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
We're going to come in here. All the characters have kind of light and heavy attacks, which you can combo by pressing buttons.
You can hear you
pressing the
you're typing
X or
like
Y
so loud.
Right, X or Y.
Is that
Which are activated with the R button.
I thought that was just like moving your phone or something. You didn't know that.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, that was Spider-Gwen's giant web ball.
We love
I
some
apologize.
keyboard
I'm getting too busy learning
ASMR.
that about comics to remember, like, I have to play this too.
So why don't we eventually hear it playing, because I know Dan, you said you're Luke Cage.
Yep.
I'm playing as Captain Marvel.
Yes, there we go.
So we made short work of those Sentinels, but there's quite a few more up here.
Dude, I can't believe they're adding Banjo and Kazooie. That is so
If
funny.
you defeat them, they drop that, and then you can use it to hit the other ones. But
Blow them up with some additional
make you
damage.
drop it.
Sorry, I got distracted. Wait, what? Sorry, I was watching a video of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, the cutscenes
God,
are
it just
and I
looks
like
so
that there's just,
amazing.
like so many different inspirations from movies and comic books and animated series that kind of play into the look and feel.
It makes
of
me
it.
so
And that was
happy.
really important to us. One of the things we wanted to do was make sure that it was accessible to fans no matter where they were coming from, whether they're fans of the Marvel movies or the
I
comic
know,
books or
it's the first Animal Crossing game with like just HD graphics in general, and it looks like they're using Unreal Engine 4.
feel like they could
You know what that is, right, Bonnie?
characters and have that connection that's so important when you're playing a game, and give each character a moment to shine.
Yeah, so here we have Nightcrawler and
What?
Sentinel.
He doesn't know what
coming in.
Unreal
They're
Engine
going to
4
join
is.
the alliance. We'll be able to play with them after this. But first, we've got more Sentinels to defeat.
Get him.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it just looks so good!
You can see the arcing line that appears between our characters. That indicates that there's some synergy.
Honestly,
between our
I'm surprised I haven't died yet. I'm having heart problems, but that's no biggie.
a special attack. Right?
Oh, nice core throw. That was a good sign.
Oh yeah.
I'm just having a little trouble breathing.
Each
It's
of the
okay.
enemies has a hit point meter and also a stagger gauge. And when they're staggered, they kind of go down like that, and you can kind of hit them as much as you want before they get up. And then they also drop items as well.
It's a good way to keep them from damaging you. That's
Wait, Bonnie, I'm putting this on my story.
These guys up.
That's what superheroes do.
Yeah. You can see
it's like FaceTime, but with lag.
That we're getting leveling up as you go, getting experience.
Wait, can you see it?
There's a core there somebody could get.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me.
I'll throw it off to
If I'm gonna type, I should probably mute myself.
This guy.
One thing I love about this game is depending on which characters you bring with
Hello?
you, the ways their different abilities synergize are so different, and each character really feels distinct.
Hi, how are you?
So it's just so fun to experiment and see who kind of feels like they meet your play style, who works well together.
And that was one of the considerations we really took when we were putting together the roster, is not just who would make great characters for the story, but who would play well. You know, we wanted to have a wide variety of powers and ideas.
I'm honestly on the verge of dying.
Everyone could find somebody that they like.
I just can't handle it. I want to watch it again. Okay, they're just doing Marvel stuff. So we're switching new tab. Wait, I have to go to my
Captain America shield, which is straight from the show.
Can you
there's
hear
all
me?
kinds of great combos.
So,
There's you can electrify one of Storm's tornadoes with Thor's hammer. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's
Did it like just disappear?
Yeah, there's elemental attributes that can be added through the synergy.
Oh,
so
no, it's there. All right.
Really nice.
Beep boop
So after we
boop
beat
boop.
those guys, we're gonna have these two join
Animal.
and we can go ahead and switch characters.
Crossing.
If you want. Try out some of the guys.
Wait, what the heck?
So let's go to hero select.
Okay. Now, are we coming dibs, or are we just gonna?
I don't know who
Yeah,
I
we
want
should-
next. Let me see.
I would like to play as Iron Fist.
Where's the
I
videos?
have Wolverine, actually.
I got Ms. Marvel.
I think I'm gonna try the Hulk. So press B when you're ready with your selection.
I'm trying to decide. Okay, yeah.
When you have all these characters,
her for
it's
now.
hard. It's hard to decide.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely
And you
is.
can see there's so many, like the Inhumans are in there.
Wait, no, that's not what I was looking for. I want an article.
Haven't been represented much in games before.
I think a lot of us too,
Welcome to my
like we were saying,
beauty,
a lot of us were
piece of
back
crap.
home, in the office. We're still big comic book fans at heart. So this type
No,
of
it's not-
podcast is just like really, really fun. I can't wait to actually play this with you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can kind of make your dream team. You know, all those characters that might not team up every day in the comics or in the movies, you can finally bring them together.
Polka.
Dynamic between the characters and what you get to see as far as
See, there was a
even
scene-
characters.
Yeah, we tried to find different unique interactions that necessarily wouldn't be found in the comics all the time, and just give these characters a moment to highlight their relationship.
I'm just looking at a picture for the title, and it's just too much for
Trying
me
to
to.
fit that into the game was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of somebody who's fit into the game over here.
Where's the video?
Window.
Cooking
Is it
tacos in there?
It's Taco Tuesday, right? It's
It
Tuesday.
is.
No,
Hopefully they'll have some
tacos.
tacos over there at the cafeteria.
Where's the video?
For tacos after
So Nick Fury is telling us
Go!
to search the area, and over here we see
my
an
gosh.
Infinity Rift. These are lead to things called Infinity Trials, which are kind of side missions. We're not going to go into those in this segment, but we are going to
Like
talk
how you
about
can
them
still
in our
see me.
next
I'm just
segment.
like a little
So we're just
potato.
going to pass over that for now. There was a
Ashley, what
message
are you
earlier
doing?
that we might have missed in all the action to meet the Beast behind the mansion, and he's going to be over here by the Blackbird.
There's my ride.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which
Are they
Exiting in
siblings?
style.
What you got for us, Beats?
Digby.
The sheep?
I do love every one of these little under the name introductions. They're very
that fan
appropriate.
art?
Yeah, we wanted to give everybody an intro where they were kind of summed up in a quick phrase and a fun,
Nope.
catchy.
Digby and Isabel are, and there's plenty of inappropriate stuff for that.
Oh. Wait, I'm looking it up.
Gross, why would you want to
way
see
so
that?
you could get
I
to
just
the
wanna
core
see
of the
what people-
character at the moment he was introduced, or she was introduced, and so we put those in, and
Where's
they seem
Animal
to be,
Crossing? I can't
going over
find
quite
it.
well.
Yeah. So here's another chance to switch characters if we want.
Yeah.
Is Bonnie still there?
So
Okay.
did
Go
you have
right
any
in.
you found were especially fun to write for?
It did. I thought that Ms. Marvel was a lot of fun. That was a character that I hadn't
Yes, I got the video.
before.
All right,
and
put it
so
on
getting
loop.
Getting to explore her voice a little bit was fun because she's a real
Your attention, please.
positive up-and-coming Marvel
The
character.
Nook Inc.
that a
getaway
lot of people
package
really
charter
love.
flight
Yeah.
will soon be arriving at the
The
deserted
trailer, we're just
island.
gonna.
Announced this morning,
All right, it's already on loop.
She is a British monster hunter who is all the saucy, and she was great. And then I love writing Star-Lord and Rocket. Anytime I can get those two together in a scene, they steal the show from me.
Yeah, oh my goodness. So much fun. So we're going to talk to Beast again. He is just that Infinity Stone from the Hellfire Club, who I think we know has some powerful.
Look how
friends.
amazing it is! Ashley! Oh my gosh. Here, I'll take our faces off. Do you see it full screen? Oh my gosh. Bonnie, are you seeing this?
There goes another blackbird again, like the mansion.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna get it?
They've got a whole hangar full of them, luckily.
Spares free on the next
Oh, really?
This can't be good.
It's a much larger sentinel.
What other stream?
And he has one of the Infinity Stones. So the Infinity Stones are in this game.
The Nintendo one?
Unique story.
Oh.
From any other games. Unique to this game. So that's good.
And that was really important to us as well. We wanted to make sure that we weren't just
Wait,
rehashing the story.
you can't? You shouldn't be. Oh no, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Because even if you try to follow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's muted now. Whoops. All right, and it's on mute. We're just gonna keep, and it's on loop, so we're gonna keep watching this over and over. Let's analyze this video, Bonnie. All right. So how do you? Why are you looking for inappropriate things? All right. What do you think like you're gonna do for bells in this game? Destroy the island's ecosystem.
Hopefully not the same as
Use it for your own profit. Capitalism at its finest.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Right? Looks so nice. Animal Crossing games are like really big games. There's like a lot in it that they don't focus on, you know? It's like Smash Bros. All those extra modes and stuff. There's just like a lot of work that goes into it. Yeah, I hope it's better than what we're seeing now. I mean, I'm already amazed. But I mean, like, I hope there's just so much more. Like, I want to see a shop. You know, how are you gonna... Like, are all the series, like, furniture gonna be in there? There's certain things that transfer over from every single Animal Crossing game. The same furniture set, the same villagers, the same songs from KK. Right, yeah, the shops. But I don't see any shops. They haven't showed us a lot, really. In the gameplay, they just walked around the same area.
I'm hoping there's going to be more ways to earn your money rather than like New Leaf, where you just went to the island, farmed all the sea life, and then went home.
Yeah.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Are you guys excited to see a big fish in the ocean and then it turns out to be sea bass?
I'm hoping there's new creatures, new villagers, new clothing. I want to be able to have like a mansion house, you know? You can see like the fur on Tom Nook, that's kind of weird. I love how you can place furniture on the ground instead of having it look like a leaf. You can actually have furniture outside. If you think about it, this game is such a huge step up. Not only from New Leaf, but like even like Animal Crossing GameCube, you know?
The house doesn't have windows.
I know. Look at the new house design. They didn't used to look like, but oh my gosh, and you could put a leaf on it. It's your itemized bill! Of course it is, Tom. I just can't believe they dropped Isabel like a hot potato. Like, I honestly wasn't expecting that. Call muted. Did Bonnie die? Oh.
Your attention, please.
I think so.
The Nook
Bonnie,
Inc. getaway package
okay?
charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Wait. Well, that's it. She gone. I think she muted. Oh, she's back. You good? Good? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Well, we just saw call muted, and we were like, oh, did I do something wrong? Alright. I don't know. We're just watching the Animal Crossing video over and over. Let me see. Yep, it's still Marvel. Gosh, this looks so beautiful, Bonnie. That one scene in winter where they're rolling the snowball. Oh my god, that's so cute. Here, Bonnie, look at the street. Oh, no, I'm gonna go back. Look at this. Look at the attention to detail. How they have a special winter wreath, and the houses look like they do in City Folk, where they have a wider house. It's not just a square. I really like that. And they brought the little signs back. And I love.
Compact your garden can be instead of
Yeah, I know. And I love all the ground cover. Like, it doesn't look like weeds and stuff. It looks really nice.
I love how you can hop over the river with that stick, though.
Yeah. It's so, like,
So pretty on the
so
inside.
much. I know. Like, when they show Fuchsia's house, it looks amazing. Did you see that? Do you see this flooring here?
Yeah,
Like, that looks amazing. We've never seen anything like that before.
it looks so good.
I hope they... Do you think they'll show any more gameplay, like, tomorrow?
When's the game coming out? Do you know?
March.
Oh, next year. I know.
Yeah, they said 2019, but then they broke our hearts.
Disappointing, but if it makes a good game, I'm
Right.
waiting.
I want to rewind... What?
Graduation is May,
Yeah.
so you have a few months beforehand to get it.
Yeah, but then, like, you know, like, college is gonna happen, and I'm not gonna have enough time, I feel. So
Well,
that's...
I mean, people wait like maybe 3 to 6 months before going to college, so
Yeah.
you could always do that if you want to. You don't have to jump right into it, you know, if you're not fully ready for it.
Yeah. I feel like I have to, though. Because everyone's like, you have to do it, or else, like... Oops.
As long as you have your things prepared and your school picked out and accepted and everything, you should be okay as long as you keep up on that stuff.
Alright, Bonnie, are you looking at the stream?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Look at this. Look how she harvests the flower. Like, that is so cool.
Hold on, it's really delayed right now.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'll go back again. Wait, that doesn't have to delay.
The cherry blossom trees look so pretty though.
I know.
Yeah, they really went all out making this game.
I know. I'm not even upset at them for taking so long.
I like how you can harvest the flowers without having to take the whole plant.
Tom Nook has an obsession. Ashley has an obsession with Tom Nook.
No, I don't.
Yeah, she does.
No, he's a little.
She wants to squish his butt cheeks.
No. Bro, Bonnie's trying to eat my guy.
Sorry.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
I wonder what's not going to be in there. You know? Like, how much are we not going to see transfer from the previous games? I feel like it's so new and so different from the past games that it's kind of going in a whole new direction.
I feel like if the fans plan about something that might be missing, it might make an update.
Right. Yeah, this will be the first Animal Crossing game to use software updates. Besides, well, New Leaf technically was one of those. But they only did one. They just added the Welcome Amiibo update. Yeah, I wonder if you can use amiibos in this. Right? This scene right here is so pretty. rolling the snowball. I'm so happy. And the fonts and everything are very nice. The new UI is very clean, like really clean. I've always had a problem with their UI in the past. It just was like, but like this is very satisfying. User interface, like remember when they were showing gameplay and she opened up her pocket and it was this nice white background, you know, instead of like wood or something, you know. And when you look at that bubble, it's flat. I like that a lot. It just looks very clean and I like it. She said she's eating, okay?
I know, I just think it's funny.
And she's not muting
Your
us,
attention,
she's
please.
muting herself.
The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be
I
arriving
didn't say
at the
anything,
deserted
okay?
island.
Where was Ashley? Hey, shut my door, Graham.
Okay, by the way, we just rescued a lot of balloons, but they're still...
Alright, bye.
Man is a monster.
Oh my gosh. Be all alone.
On the other side of the earth.
Where's Grace?
She said she doesn't think she'll be able to come.
Still watching this. We're just watching this video on repeat because it's amazing. And all they're doing right now is Marvel. Oh my gosh, it's Smash Bros. With Marvel. Ew, Drax does not look like that. Anyways. Look, he has like realistic fur. Does that satisfy you? Does that pleasure you, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh! I am uncomfy!
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
They're still talking about Marvel, aren't they?
I know, it's taking forever. Here, I'll let you know when they're done.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they're not done.
Oh my god. How long has it been?
They did not spend this much time on Animal Crossing. Just saying. Just saying.
20 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's so focused.
Y'all ever watch people play FNAF before?
No. I try to watch. Okay. I try to watch people play video games, and the only person I've ever really liked is Zach Scott games. And do you watch X? He's a Splatoon. Really, he's amazing. I don't even watch Zach Scott anymore, to be honest. Nothing against him, it's just but like, cause I like Octoboy memes. Sorry, what? I cut you off.
Yeah, certain YouTubers I like watching play games.
Yeah.
Markiplier
And me.
Oh my god, remember when I was obsessed with Markiplier? Like,
Yeah, it's still your Xbox username. Did you know they're letting you change your gamer tag or something?
Really?
Or do I have like a thing where you can change it?
Yeah, Bonnie, my Xbox username is Markiplier's wife. So if that doesn't tell you anything, that I even have a sweatshirt that says, I don't want a boyfriend, I only want Markiplier.
Oh gosh, that is.
I got it in middle school. I got it in middle school.
The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
It's really comfy though.
Yeah.
I just don't wear it in public.
Now we can hear. You can hear the audio for the Animal Crossing video. Oh my gosh, listen to the music. I'm so excited for the new music, Bonnie. Dude, I can't untangle this. Yes. say that on YouTube. Did you hear that, Bonnie?
She sounded so nervous.
Oh, when I turn it down on the stream. Is it too loud? It has to be. Just hold it there. Oh my gosh. Hearing the audio is just so good.
So loud.
Do you want to watch the gameplay again?
Oh my god. Your bag on the side of the door. Oh my god.
Do you want to watch the... Here, Bonnie, do you have the E3 stream up? Like the E3, not our crappy one?
E3 what stream?
From Nintendo? Because we're gonna... Alright, because we're gonna go back and watch the Animal Crossing stuff, because we don't want to watch Mario.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon...
I know, it's just time filler, or, you know. Now we can actually hear what they're saying. Because we couldn't hear anything they're saying during the Animal Crossing bit.
この島に移住してまだテントを張って、ここをベースに暮らしを始めたばかりの状態になります。ちょっと中も入ってみたいと思います。
So this is where your island life starts. This is the tent that you'll get, and then we decided to pitch it on the beach.
このようにちょっとまだ始めたばかりなので、佐野吉に最初に使用してもらった簡単な家具しかない状態です。
Well, Ashley has to go.
So this is how it looks inside the tent.
I'll be right.
And then
We're gonna walk
bare
downstairs.
minimums that Tom Nook gave us at the moment.
I think that's key. He really did only provide you with the bare minimum here.
We'll be back in 5.
ちなみに今回このようにハッピーホームデザイナーでもそうだったんですけど、家具を今までの半分の単位で動かせるようになっています。
And this time around, just like Happy Home Designer was, you're able to move the furniture in half units around the buildings.
で今までより自由な部屋作りを楽しんでいただけると思います。
And then so I think this will allow you to have more versatility in home decoration.
And worth mentioning here, so we're not at the very beginning of the game. It's early, but when you start, there's not even a tent there.
ちなみに家具なんですけど、動画で見ていただいた方お気づきだとは思うんですけど、今回このように全ての家具をフィールドに置くこともできます。
And as for the furniture, I think many of you have noticed in the video, but you can also place them outside on the field.
でフィールドで草原もなんですけど、テントも含めてそのビーチ、今ニューリーフの時は浜辺には公共事業をしたり家を建てたりできなかったんですけど、今回浜辺も使ってより自由にカスタムができるようになっています。
And then not just the furniture, but also the tent itself. You're able to place them on the beach. This was something that you couldn't do in New Leaf, but we're able to do that.
で今回動画でお見せしたDIY の要素と、今お見せしたそのフィールドに家具を置けるという要素ですね。この2つをメインにご紹介して、今このフィールドまだ無人島で何もないんですけど、ちょっとした家具を作っておいて、で今回ツリーハウスライブの記念に写真撮影をするということをやってみたいと思います。
So there are two main elements that I want to show you. One, both of them are something that you saw in the video. One of them is the DIY recipes, and then the other one is being able to put furniture outside. So since we're here at E3 at Treehouse Live, I think I want to make that as a goal and then start doing that right now.
Sounds great.
今これはたぬきちから最初に支給されたスマホなんですけど、その中にDIY の自分が作れるレシピのアプリがあります。この中から作るものをちょっと決めたいと思います。
So this is a smartphone called Nook Phone that I got from Tom Nook, and then there's a DIY recipes app. So I'm going to browse around and look for something that I want to make.
Anything interesting?
DIY は道具ですとか家具ですとか島で取れるいろんな材料を使っていろんなバリエーションのものが作ることができます。
And then these DIY recipes include everything from tools to furnitures, and you can use a lot of the materials that you can find
Bonnie,
around
I'm
the
doing a
island.
Smash Bros.
ちな
tournament
みに
tomorrow.
雑草とか今無人島で
And I
草だ
suck
ら
at
け
the
なん
game,
で
so
す
it's
け
gonna be
ど
really
雑草を
fun.
使った DIY なんかもあります。
You have to use the original 8, so I have to be
Since we
Link.
came to a deserted island,
can't be
there's
Peach.
a lot of weeds growing around on the island, but those things can also become a material to create something.
じゃあ今ベンチを飾って座れるようにしたいなと思うんで、このログベンチを作ろうと思うんですけど、木材を取る必要があるので、まずは木材を取るためのこの斧を作っていきたいと思います。
So I want to make this log bench, but in order to make the log bench, I need some hardwood. So I am going to first make this axe.
So I wonder if, as we're looking around here, can we just take a look at up in the sky, because it really is a beautiful day.
そういえば動物の森ってファンの皆さんご存知だと思うんですけど現実の時間に連動していてその時間や季節によってその風景が移り変わっていきます。
So I think a lot of the Animal Crossing fans already know this, but the game clock is actually linked to the real time. So the seasons and the time of the day, it changes according to the clock that you live in.
今まで北半球の季節にしか対応していなかったんですけども、今回南半球の季節も選択できるようになりました。
And then until the previous titles, we only had the game set in northern hemisphere, but from New Horizons, we have a southern hemisphere as well, so the users can play in the southern hemisphere atmosphere as well.
これ北半球の6月なんで夏の風景なんですけど、南半球で6月に設定すると冬になったりします。
So right now, since
I know
it is June,
it's really
and it's
like amazing they're bringing all this stuff to the Switch because it's HD and most of it's in Unreal, and so it's just amazing.
It's really cool, I think, being able to give players that flexibility. So if you live in the southern hemisphere and you want the seasons and things, the weather to kind of match more like what you're experiencing in real life, you can have that choice. And we got lucky, I think, that the weather is so good for the stream because you never know what's going to happen in Animal Crossing weather-wise, but this looks gorgeous.
Yep.
斧の材料が揃ったんで、では次 DIY をしてみたいと思います。ただ私は作業台を今持ってないので、作業台を貸してもらえる場所にご案内します。
So now that I have all the materials for Flimsy Axe,
the microphone's in here.
Where they're gonna let me do this for free.
I plugged my headphones in
これ
here.
たぬきちたちの案内所になっています。住民の生活をサポートしてくれるすごく便利な
Yeah,
場所
so I
になって
added
い
it up,
ます。
like how much it would cost per
Service
person,
area,
and it's like
by
roughly
Nifty. And then
$1,000.
they
I mean, I would
support
bring
all the
1,100.
residents on the island with their lives.
So yeah.
For one person?
Yeah.
I love how proud they are of your accomplishment.
Well, that's with hotel, food.
ちなみに
I mean, I think I should go over it again and make sure I got it right.
豆吉だったら何かいらないものを買い取ってくれたりですとか。
So other functions of the resident service, Timmy would buy something that you don't need in the inventory.
雑草も買い取ってもらえるので、草をそのままワイルドなフィールドを楽しみたい方はそのままにしていただいてもいいですし、もう綺麗にしたい方は草をむしってここで買い取ってもらうといいと思います。
Yeah.
So we mentioned weeds on the island earlier, but if you want to clean it up, then you can clean them up and then sell it to Timmy, or you can choose to leave them as well because I mean, why not, right?
I kind of like it. It matches the rustic setting. You're on a deserted island, having it look a little wild is cool.
In contrast, I picked every weed.
I don't know, and it's really
もちろ
stupid
ん
because
ちょ
like
っとした
no
買い
one
物もする
lives
こと
there
が
really.
で
I
き
mean,
ます。
people,
で
some
道
people
具
live
も
there,
こ
but
の
it's
よ
like
う
if
に
you
売
needed
っ
it
てたりも
Chicago,
するんです
you
け
get
ど、
a really
お
big
金
like
が
drop.
余っていたり、うち買って済ましてもいいですし、自分で拾って材料を作ってもどちらでも自由に楽しんでいただければと思います。
So as you can see, you can do a little shopping here too, and then you have the option to buy the tools, purchase the tools here as well. But I mean, you can basically you'll have that freedom of whether if you want to buy them or if you want to collect the
If it
materials
was in
on the
Chicago,
island
it'd be
and
in the
then make
middle
it
of the country
yourself.
kind of, and it would
で
be
ちな
easy
み
for
に
everyone.
このたぬき ちのこの案内所でもう一つ特徴的な新しい機能があります。でそれがこのヌークマイレージになります。
So one of the new functions here is Nook mileage. Nook miles.
でこのヌークマイルというのは、実際のマイルのように例えば今回お出かけ飛行機に乗ってお出かけするんですけど、その飛行機に乗ったりですとか、そのショッピングをしたりとか、今この斧を実際作ってこのように DIY ツールを作ったことに応じてとか、島で過ごしていろんな体験に対してマイルをもらうことができます。
So Nook Mile kind of works like the actual airline mileage programs. So when we moved out here on the airplane, you got miles for that. And then a lot of the activities that you do on the island, you also accumulate miles for that. We just made the flimsy axe, so we got miles credit for that as well. And then so there's so many ways to acquire these miles and then also use them as well.
ちなみに日本語ではタヌキマイレージ。
I'm just watching the Animal
It's
Crossing over
called
and over.
Tanuki mileage in Japanese.
I know. I'm watching the
でこのマイ
gameplay
レ
and
ー
it is
ジ
so
を
amazing.
貯めるとなんかいろんなサービスとかまたオリジナルアイテムと
I'm
交
so
換できる
happy
の
that
で、
Nogami
マイ
was
レージ
really
によって
involved
ま
with
た
this game.
新しい楽しみと遊びが広がるようになっています。
And then these miles, you'll be able to exchange them for items and other
He's wearing like a
activities.
KK Slider
So
shirt.
it's a new way of enjoying the game.
It is really nice
No,
that
I
it feels
see
like you can
he's
progress
wearing
doing
one.
any
I wanna
kind of
get one.
activity that you enjoy in
Right.
Animal Crossing. On top of it just being a fun way for you to relax, you're making progress in the game. You're having a chance to earn some of those rewards.
And you can earn those rewards
These
for
plants
doing
look
things
so,
that you
like,
didn't always
amazing.
earn rewards for before, like even just picking weeds.
They look like real
Sure,
plants.
it made your area more beautiful, but it didn't really give you anything else. But now you can earn miles for that and use them for something.
じゃあ斧も手に入ったことなんで木材を集めていきたいと思います。
Since I now have the flimsy axe, I think I'm going to start collecting hardwood.
And here we can see just the
Yeah,
variety.
but I mean, I prefer if you use
Collecting things has
WhatsApp.
always been a part of Animal Crossing, but there's so many different types of collectible crafting materials now. Even looking at the wood that you're chopping there, every time you pick something up, you're going to wonder, okay, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to make with this next?
こうやって斧を使って木から木材を切り出すことができるんですけども、ちょっと今今回時間も限られている中で木材って集めるのが大変なんで、今からちょっと野上さんに手伝ってもらおうと思います。
So as you can see, I can use this flimsy axe to collect hardwood, but since we have a limited amount of time today and there's a lot of hardwood to collect, I think I'm going to recruit Mr. Nogami here and have him help me out.
Right on.
どのようにするかと言いますと、この今コールアイランダーというアプリを使うと同じ島に住んでる住人同士で一緒にプレイすることができるようになります。
So this is how I'm going to do this. On the Nook phone, there's an application called Call an Islander. And then when you call an island, you'll be able to call another resident on the island and then play together.
So since Nogami-san has a house on this island as well, he can come out and help out. Nogami-san, I love your outfit. That's awesome. Looks very appropriate for a squid
僕なんでこんな
researcher.
格好してるんでしょう。
I don't know why I'm wearing this outfit, but all right.
It's a good look.
このようにそのジョイコンをお裾分けして同じ住民同士で遊べるっていうのが実は動物の森シリーズでは初めての体験になります。
So actually, to be able to play with your friend or family by sharing Joy-Con controllers is something that's very new to the Animal Crossing franchise.
でこうやって一緒にやることでもう木材集めなどもはかどるので今までだったら一人ずつ別々に遊んで、見ているしかできなかった時間差でもちろん楽しんでいただくこともできるんですけど、今回こうやって同時に遊んでいただくことができます。
So in the previous titles, I mean, of course, you were able to watch each other play and then have fun that way. But with New Horizons, you're able to play together and then cooperate in sense. And then so it's basically a whole new way of playing together.
And just as you're collecting this material here, looking at the wind blowing through the trees, the graphics, it's really just beautiful to watch. But I'm also really drawn to the sound effects here. Nogami-san, can you talk to us a little bit about the sound design for this game?
そうですね。今回のニューホライズンズではよりユーザーお客さんにはこの没入体験を楽しんでいただくためにいろいろな工夫をしています。
So there's a lot of things that we've experimented and then we've tried out for the users to have that immersive feeling when they're playing this game.
でそのためにはフォーリーサウンドという手法を取り入れていまして、例えば砂の上を実際に歩いたり、あるいはちょっとスタジオの近くの草を買ってきて踏みつけたりして足音の音を録音してよりナチュラルな音を再現しています。
And in order to achieve that from the sound perspective, we adapted this technique called Foley recording. And then what it essentially does is record a natural sound and then use it as a sound effect in the game. So we sometimes walked on sand to get that sound, or cut some grass from around the office and then walked on it to get that sound.
あと今木や草がちょっと揺れてるのが見えると思うんですけど、この際風を表現していまして、風が強くなると木が揺れたりっていう風になんていうか現実の空気もちょっと再現しようとしています。
And then another thing that you probably noticed is that the leaves on the trees are kind of moving.
Yeah.
And then this is actually expressing the wind on the island. So depending on how strong the wind is blowing, some of them sway a little bit harder.
And the sound of the wind is really beautiful too. It's very relaxing and immersive.
じゃあベンチがそう言ってる間に出来上がったんですけど、ちょっとまだこれ1個だけでは寂しいので、もう1個何か作ってみたいと思います。
So now I have a bench, but just having a single furniture is a little bit sad. So I think I'm going to make something else too.
何か野上さん。
そうですね。僕がキャンプファイヤーを持っているので、それのちょっと大きい版のボンファイヤーを作ってみましょうか。
So since I already have a campfire, why don't we make a bonfire? Sound looks a little bit bigger and more fun.
ボンファイヤーは、キャンプファイヤーと木材を使って作ることができます。で、このように何か DIY で作った家具を使ってさら
Shame us in front of you, Tezuka-san, but I'm going to try something that's very hard for me. It's a course with a clear condition where I'm not allowed to really leave the ground. I can't jump. And every part of my muscle memory when I'm playing a Mario game is that I want to jump over obstacles, but I'm not allowed to because of our new clear condition.
Yeah, Mr. Tezuka, I was wondering if you could talk a little bit more about sort of where the idea for clear conditions came from. We're obviously seeing one of them right here that you can't jump, you can't even leave the ground. There's ones where you collect coins, defeat certain enemies. If you could tell us a little bit about the thought process on the dev team, we'd love to hear that.
今回ちょっと難しいこととして、クリア条件のあるコースをチャレンジしてるんですけれども、今回はジャンプできない地面から離れられないコースになってるんですけれども、そのクリア条件についての追加について語っていただけますでしょうか。
3DS 版でも条件ゴールっていうそういうお題の遊びはあったんですけども、それを見てやっぱこれをエディットに組み込むべきだなって考えました。
So some of the courses that we made available for people to play in the Nintendo 3DS version of Super Mario Maker involved some clear conditions, but we thought we'd like to try and make that available when making courses too this time.
同じコースでも条件を変えることで何倍にもバリエーションができて遊びが広がると思いました。
So adding a clear condition to a course that you may have already played, or adding a clear condition to courses just allows the type of way you'll play that course, the challenge you'll have to be almost multiplied.
It's interesting with the clear conditions making things that are more like puzzles. In this course, for example, there's a lot I have to do because jumping not being in my arsenal, I have to find other ways to get around.
ジャンプできないから他の進め方を見つけないといけないですね。
そう、ただジャンプできないだけじゃなくて、床から足が浮いたらダメっていう、ジャンプよりも難しい条件ですねこれ。
And that's really, like you said earlier, even more difficult than not being able to jump. You can't even leave the ground, so that makes things really difficult.
And it's very creative the ways that there are different lifting mechanisms. I've seen Monty Moles here. We've seen some trampolines. So other things that will get me up to a platform as long as it's not that I have initiated the action and I don't hop off too early, I'll be okay. But it's I almost don't want to have my right hand on the buttons because I don't want to risk it. And this is unfair. This is way too much temptation, like a 30 coin right there.
これどうやってクリアするか楽しみですね。
So you have to think about how am I going to get that?
Come here. Stay. I got them all. Nice.
これなんかすごいアイデアですよね。これ考えた人。
So whoever thought of that really had a good idea, huh?
Oh yeah, it's so clever. And one thing I love about story mode is, if you're a course maker, it's a great place to just go and get ideas. If you feel like you've got a little bit of creator's block, the development team has so many interesting ways of how they use these parts.
自分のコースのメイクに悩んでいるなら、ストーリーモードに入ってそのアイディアを見ながらアイディアが湧いてくるかもしれませんね。
そうです。もともと前作でも簡単なサンプルコースはあったんですけども、今回はそれがもっと長いコースですね。でそれを見ながら本当に実際に自分がコースを作るとき参考にできると思いました。
Yeah, and we had some short sample courses in the first game. But we wanted to include longer, more fleshed out courses this time around to really give people the ideas they would need to make interesting courses in the making part of the game.
I'm trying to collect as many coins as I can. There we go.
Nice.
Since a big part of the story mode is something has happened to Princess Peach's castle, we need to help rebuild it. The Toads spent all their money, so we're helping them earn coins. It's really important for me to get as many of these as I can.
ピーチ姫のキャッスルが何かトラブルがあったそうですので、お金をコインを集めて、それを修理しようという活動がメインですね。
So I'm going to hop into another bit of save data in a second so we can show something a little bit later on in story mode. But one other thing I wanted to show off that's really cool, I think especially for folks who are coming to this game who maybe haven't played a Mario game in all these different game styles, is this little spot, Yamamura's Dojo. So Yamamura, folks who played the original Super Mario Maker might know he is our course-making master pigeon. Some folks might not realize Yamamura himself is actually not a pigeon. He is a veteran course designer over at Nintendo. But overall here, we've got a really interesting mix of new educational tools. Over here in Mario's Move, for each of the game styles, I will see all my moves. So if I'm not sure, okay, how do I use Cat Mario?
And there's some advanced jumps you might not even realize in some of these styles. So I think this is actually going to be a really cool thing for veteran and new players to review.
Yeah, and in story mode, I will get a separate pause menu option where I can see exactly what the controls are for the game style I'm playing. So if I haven't seen it before, if I'm somebody who's newer to Mario, maybe a younger player, it's a great place to get familiar. But also we have these maker lessons. And Tezuka-san, I wonder if you can tell us a bit more about this new way of educating the player, because it's a little different from the tutorials in the original game.
今回は山村道場に入ってきたんですけれども、これは結構たくさんのレッスンがありますが、これもスーパーマリオメーカー1の時のチュートリアルとちょっと違いますので、それについて話していただけますでしょうか。
まず山村道場ってネーミングいいですね。ツリーハウスの方が考えてくれたんですけども。
So personally, I'm a fan of the Yamamura Dojo name. This is actually something that folks in the Treehouse came up with.
All right, we are gonna end this stream. Yeah. All right.